Let's see if it's going to work. That's always kind of the thing. Will everything work? Oh, hey, looks like we're there. Let me make sure I have volume on my backup here. And we'll start recording over there. Okay. Hey, everybody. It's Andy, a.k.a. Max Writer. I'm here with Ghost Girl Lillian. And, what is your full name on everywhere, Rama?
It's Ramaleuu with two U's,
Oh,
but it's
wow.
just Rama.
I'm glad I didn't try to
Don't
say
ask.
that. I'm going to change your
Don't ask why is
nickname.
it like.
Why is
It's
it
just
like
Damn
that?
Rama.
it.
Don't ask that. It's
Well, too
because
late, I'm asking.
the
No,
first
just
one was already occupied by myself.
there you go. So I put your names in to the. I put your names. Your name of your character is
So
there along with your own name, just so I'll
okay.
have an easier time remembering it. And this is Rama. Is this your first time playing a tabletop RPG?
Yes,
Okay.
this is literally the first.
All right. So hopefully you'll survive. Uh,
Yeah, you'll do fine. You'll do fine. I haven't died. This is my third game, and I haven't died
hmm
once.
hmm
So
She hasn't died once. She has almost gone insane, but hasn't died
yeah.
once.
Don't. We're not going to talk about the minus 18 sanity.
It
Hmm.
happens. These things happen. So your sanity could go up and down during the course of the gameplay, Rama. Probably down until the end of the scenario. One of the things you get when a scenario is over is you'll get sanity back if you succeed because you've done something that has helped ease your mind. Um, so it is 1005. It is the late spring of 1005 A.D. in England, in Northumbria, which is way up north towards Scotland. And the two of you have been asked by your local lord to go investigate a town named Hithfenn, which is up on, near the border and is apparently there's a plague or something according to local sheriffs and people who have passed by. And he wants you to investigate this and find out if that is true uh, so they can figure out what to do about it. Um, Lillian, please describe to me your character. What is her physical appearance? And what might Eastmund, who is Rama's character, know about her?
Yeah. So Sybille, she's a little taller than average, kind of longish brown hair, freckles, green eyes. She does. Up until this point, she has lived alone in the woods, so she's a little grubby. Um, And Eastmond wouldn't really know much about her because she just kind of likes to keep that to herself.
Okay, fair enough. So you know this lady is she lives out in the woods near this town that you're from. You don't really know much else about her. And Eastmond, can you describe your character, your investigator,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
tell what other people who live nearby him might know about him?
Yeah, so he's just your average young dude that has been trained to be a priest,
Hmm
and he's doing this entirely for the all the power the priests get and stuff.
Oh yeah, they get a lot.
And he appears to everyone as like this nice guy, but like in actuality he's
Oh,
like, I'm just doing this for the.
okay, okay. But nobody knows about that second part,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
All right. Does he have what color hair does he have? And does he have a
He's
beard or is
just
he clean shaven?
basic clean shaven, short hair, and
Hmm
just yeah, basic robes.
Okay, and the basic robes. So you have been asked, and you're also being sent with you is a mercenary the Lord has hired named Wired, who is I put pictures in NPCs in this same section in the Halloween and one shot section. If you'd like to take a look at him, he is compact but solid. What's his size? Yeah, he's not real tall. He's a little above average. Brown hair, brown beard and mustache. He's got a 100-yard stare. Usually, when you've noticed when you're just walking down the road, his jaw is just kind of hanging, slack jaw open. His beard and mustache are going prematurely gray. Um, no, and he has no mustache. Oh, that's right. He's just got a beard with nothing on his upper lip. He is carrying a pickaxe. I put a picture of that in too, which is a weapon in this case. It's not like useful. It's not as useful as a tool as to kill people. Um, and he's got a large knife on his belt as well. Um, And wait, where is he from? I never put a birthplace or a residence, so he's probably from this area that y'all are from. And what you're doing is traveling, and Hithfenn should only be about a day's travel if you press pretty hard. Unfortunately, you misestimated how long it would take you because they're talking like a hard march, and you guys were walking a little more slowly than that. Obviously, this day, it is August 8th, 1005. And as night seeps into the world, here we got some flavor text. You find yourselves approaching the village. You can see the village in the distance. It's getting dark, which is bad. You don't want to be out after dark. Horrible things are out there after dark. Ghosts, monsters, whatever. Anything that somebody in 1005 might think exists. The devil, he runs around after dark, apparently. In the deepening darkness, a reddish yellow light can be seen dancing on the face of the brooding clouds hanging low in the firmament. Is either one of you superstitious? Oh shit, this guy is. Wired is superstitious. It would be in your traits or it would be in your ideology beliefs. Are you still there, Lillian?
Oh dear, yeah, I'm superstitious, yep.
Okay, make me a natural world roll, please. So that's a 1d100. How do you do for his natural world? Oh, he made it. Holy shit, I can't believe it. He actually has points in natural world. Hooray. How'd you do?
I got a 75.
And what
you
is
said
your
for
natural world?
natural world is...
Excuse me.
Wait, where's natural
Yeah,
world?
everything is
Not
in the
my-
different places. It's going to be in the second row. Um,
Oh yeah, no,
about
I got a 25, I failed.
okay.
No, I got a
So
65, my natural world is 25.
right, and so Rama, whenever you roll, these are percentile dice. It's
Mm-hmm.
D100. You want to roll
Mm-hmm.
under to or equal to or under your score, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've discussed this briefly, but it was like a month ago we made these characters. So
Yeah.
um, you are filled with panic, Sybille, and something is really wrong up there. Now, Rama, you're Eastmund is not superstitious. Give me an intelligence check. So your intelligence is up at the top of the page, upper right.
Mm-hmm.
Make a roll, do a D100 roll, and see if you
Mm-hmm.
can roll under that.
Okay, gonna do a roll.
Mhm.
D100. And I got a 72.
72. That's not good. What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 80.
Boom. All right. Um, so, um, so, Sybil, you're pretty certain you know what you're seeing here, okay? That is obviously the renowned dragons of Northumbria. They're very
Obviously.
dangerous, obviously. Eastmund, you think there's probably a large fire burning up there, which is causing the reddish glow, and the clouds are simply reflecting the light. So,
That is obviously just a fire.
oh, okay. So Eastman says that. What do you do, Sybil?
What do you mean? Do you not know that it's clearly the dragons of
Northumbria.
Northumbria?
There you go.
I don't even think that's a thing. Those are clearly just fires.
You're a priest, you should know about this.
Priests don't meddle in dragons.
But you meddle in God?
I believe in God, yes.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Oh, you should just listen to the priest. That is Wired. His 4 brain cells are kicking in finally.
Well, clearly you should just listen to me. I see sense in this, not dragons.
Ugh. Wired just points at Eastman and grunts.
See, he agrees.
He's got a total of 4 brain cells.
We don't even know what the prince
Yeah, there's no such thing as brain cells. He's a moron. Ugh.
Look at him. He's not the brightest.
Yeah, and
I
you
don't,
want me to agree with him?
I don't think that's a dragon.
He's pointing to the clouds. I seen that before. He's
Those are clearly fires.
yeah,
Right? You agree
yeah.
with me. Yeah.
He's pointing towards the priest.
Well,
Yeah,
if
Why-
they're fires,
why-
then where's the fire at?
yeah. It's there. Can't see it. It's too far away.
It's too far away.
Is it?
I agree with him.
He made his roll, by the way. His natural world roll. Yeah, he's right. Come on, come on.
Do we go check? Do we want to go check the this dragon of yours?
It's the direction of town. It's right down the road. You see the road heading, or the trail is heading towards. You think is a town in the distance, and it got dark, and then you started seeing these lights.
We're going there anyway, so we might as well check out this fire, right?
You mean the dragons?
I don't think those are a thing. Tell him, Wired.
It's fires. Seen
See?
them before when we burned down a village. Yep.
When you burned
This
down
this guy has clearly seen more stuff than us out here.
clearly.
I know he has that stare, but
Yeah, he's
he
got a.
clearly has he has experience with this.
Well, are we camping out here for the night? Or are we going into town?
You really would rather go into town.
I am not
Wolves,
sitting
Well,
here.
boars, bears. There's all kinds of terrible things in England at this point.
Look, I don't
Well-
want to. I don't want to be cold out here, and he only has one axe, whatever that is.
Well, let's
He
go into
calls it an
town
axe.
and see about this fire of yours, so I can prove to you
Thank
that
you.
it's not a fire and it's actually the dragons.
Fair enough.
So, do you continue on your way?
We just continue.
Okay, yeah. As you get closer to the village, the sight of a large pyre greets you. It's huge. It's like a huge bonfire. Long tendrils of flame lick at the gloomy clouds above. Tiny cinders stream upward like small devils flying to heaven. Tending to the fire is a man garbed as a priest. There is a boy at his side, probably like 15. There's a stench coming off this fire. It stinks. Everybody will need to make me a con check, please. Let's check for Wired. Let's see how he does.
Con checks are my favorite.
Man, I love Wired.
Oh, he made it. Sweet. He got it by 15. He got a 60. A 50 out of... Yeah. He goes...
I got 24.
Oh, smelled that before. 24. Is that a
20.
success? Is that under your con?
I have 50 cons, so
Bingo.
I think that's
That is a
okay.
success. How did you do, Sybille? Where is she? 29. That's probably under your con.
I think that's like what, a body pile?
That's what it smells like.
It smells like burnt corpses here.
Yep.
Why are they
Rotten,
burning corpses?
rotten burnt corpses, to be
It's-
quite honest. Like, it is a stench. It's not just meat burning and cooking. It's like rotten meat is burning and cooking. Sybille, you made your roll, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, it stinks. It is bad. Um, yeah, you can see a church is there on the south side of the village. I'm going to throw you guys in gaming text. I'm going to put a... Oh, wait, do I have a maps in here? I don't. I'm going to put a map of the village just so... Pardon me. So you can kind of... overall, you'll be able to see what it looks like. Here it is. So it's in gaming text one shots. It's small. I mean, most villages at this time are probably pretty small. 10 households can make a village. On the south side, the direction that you're coming from, you can see a church to your right, and then on the left is this burning pyre. There are also the man wearing priest garbs and a hood, and then there's also a young boy. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in NPCs.
How big is the
It-
fire
It's
physically?
big. They are burning
Oh.
bodies. You're right. So it has to
Like,
be very large. Here's
That's
the
a
two.
lot of bodies.
There are more near the pyre as well. Um, uh,
This
the-
looks to be like the sign of the devil's plague.
the man that looks like a priest kind of looks at you and he's like, "How are you?"
What seems to be the issue here, sir?
"Get out! Stand clear! Hithfenn is poxed!"
Well, at least it ain't a dragon.
You see the boy starts to walk towards you, and the priest reaches forward and puts his hand on the boy's shoulder. You can each make me an insight roll. Ooh. This is another one that is. I'm not going to bother with this guy. He's got 0%. He lost his insight for some reason. I
Uh,
can't remember why.
oh boy.
He's terrible at reading people. So you want to roll your insight or less on a D100 dice roller.
So if my insight was 0.5% and I had like 25 in the points, I'm cooked.
Yeah,
In the
you
pie.
don't. You just don't get any extra information about what you're seeing. That's
Okay.
all. Now remember,
I got a 58. I
what's your
passed my
insight?
roll.
You made it. Okay.
65.
So, and keep this in mind, Ramen, too. Things like insight
Mhm.
just doesn't give you extra information. You can
Mhm.
still make whatever determination you want of that. The boy's moving
Mhm.
forward, and the priest grabs him by the arm and stops him. Sybille, you realize that this priest, you think, is very distrustful and of any uninvited company, which you guys are. They didn't know you were coming. While the boy is anxious to meet newcomers, but at the same time is obedient to the priest, and y'all can make a spot hidden. There's a lot of rolls here at the beginning of this one. I didn't write this one. It's just straight up one I found that I thought you guys would be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and give Wired a spot hidden. Does he have any points in spot hidden? He
How
doesn't.
does spot hidden work again?
It's the same thing. One
Okay.
D100, and you want to roll
Mhm.
under what your spot hidden is. And if you make it, you might notice something
Oh,
that you otherwise wouldn't.
I failed.
Okay. So this is all you see. You notice that. How did Sybil do?
I have no points in spot hidden, so she failed.
Okay, no problem. So this happens. You saw the boy start forward. The priest kind of put his hand on his shoulder. The boy stopped. Sybil, you got your little. Oh, I feel like I know what's going on here. Um, and the priest again goes, Hithfenn has the pox.
I don't think you should go near them.
But don't
Like,
we have to go through here?
yeah, but can we go around them? I don't wanna get what they have.
The boy looks
We were
fine. You're not sure about the priest. Sorry, keep going. I interrupted roleplay. I
This
apologize.
this vil-
we
this this village is clearly cursed. I don't wanna be here.
we were sent to investigate, were we not?
Wait, were we sent to investigate this
Yes,
exact
yes.
village?
This is the village that you've heard rumors of plague, and you're supposed to find out what's going on here.
So it's just a box. We can go home now. We can go home and get paid now. What do you think, Wyatt?
I think we're not going anywhere in the dark.
Fair enough.
Uh, I'm gonna ask the priest if there's a place we could stay because we were sent here. Who were we sent here by?
Lord, blah, 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 blah. Lord
That's my
Edmund, we're going to
favorite
say.
word.
His name is Lord Edmund. He's in charge of this part of Northumbria. You know what I mean? Like,
We
he's your
yeah.
boss.
Talking to the priest. Listen, we were sent here by Lord Edmund to investigate the cause of this like pox, so we can't leave. And also it's dark.
You don't want to go into town. They're all poxy there. And you can each make. He walks towards you, but he's not coming like right up to you. You can each make a medicine check
Oh god.
if anybody has any points in medicine, which is wait, is it even on this list? Yeah, medicine. It's at 1%.
Oh no, that's not
I didn't
happening.
write the scenario. That's my defense. So yeah, it's a one
That is
percent.
not.
So it's almost impossible to make that charge. But he told you not to go into town. He says I could give you a place to stay, and he kind of gestures towards the church. If you'll help me.
Well,
And then he gestures over, and now you notice when he gestures towards them, several more bodies, all wrapped up in like burial robes, are there, like
well,
beside the fire, not in the
I
fire.
guess if we want to stay here, we need to cleanse this village of whatever this is.
We?
Of course, we've been sent here together, have we not?
I think you and Wired can throw the bodies into
I
the
am
fire.
not. I'm not doing this alone or with him. You should contribute just as much.
You want me, a woman, to pick up those dead bodies?
They-
Ooh.
You've been handling yourself alone fine in your little shack.
She does look pretty weak, Eastman. I'll give you that for free. She's slim. She does not look muscular. I'll tell you that for free.
But can she drag bodies?
You don't know. Wired is buff and he's wearing chainmail, so he's solid. I don't know
Okay,
what
how
your
about
strength is. Let's look at your strength,
my
Eastman.
strength
Your
is
strength is
55.
oh god. He is he's pretty skinny too, Sybil.
Okay,
Um,
Sybil,
do you
how
think you
about
could
this?
take him?
Sybil, how about this? Let's leave it all to that guy.
Are you
And
pointing at Wired?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm just like slightly nudging to
Hmm.
him, like yeah, let's leave it to that guy. And hey, can you help us out here, Wyatt?
Yeah. All right. He puts his pickaxe down. There's no rope or strap. He's been just carrying it in his hand the whole time. He just puts it down on the ground. No, actually, he's gonna hand it out to you. He puts
Oh,
it in your. He hands it
oh,
out like he wants you to hold it for him. Yeah, it's heavy. It's like Jesus Christ. And then he goes over and he starts helping the priest drag the bodies and chuck them onto the fire. Um, the smell gets worse, but you guys are all fine. You've made your con checks and your stomachs. You're like, you're glad you haven't eaten very much today. Um,
I have to deal with this sometimes as a priest, so it's fine.
um, um, yeah, and they're just kind of working, and the boy is also helping, but it's not like they chuck them all on at once. You got to put it on. You got to get it good and burning. Then you put on the next one. So it's like 5 or 10 minutes between each corpse. And so there's some time where they're not doing anything, and the boy comes over to you while the priest is kind of busy, you know, shoring up the fire. And he goes,
Uh,
"I'm
how
Wayland. I'm
how
Wayland."
small how small is the boy, by the way?
He's probably 18. And keep in mind,
Like
people are adults when they hit 13 in this time period.
mm.
We're calling him a boy, but he's probably 14, 15, maybe even 16 years old. He's
Mm.
definitely younger than the priest.
Right, what was his name?
He
Sorry.
says, I'm Wieland. I, I help Father Alcuin. He's we've had so many troubles. The 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 autumn crops are blighted. Most are lost, and the poor harvest. And then this plague came, and oh, and it's a we're in a wretched village now, a test for the faithful. But they've been condemning Alcuin. They claim it's his fault, that it's the church's
Oh
fault.
God.
So now they think that the crops dying are because we buried the dead, so they dug them up, and now we're burning them.
Okay, I look to like I look to Sybille. Sybille is
Mhm.
like a slight heretic, right? At least she was.
You, Sybil, does he know about the nunnery? If he was local,
Sybille.
Yeah.
Okay.
does he know? He knows about that. Then you knew she used to be a nun, and then she left
Mm.
the nunnery, and then she went and lived by herself, and you've never seen her at church.
Mm.
So you can make whatever,
Mm.
however you want to feel
So
about
so
that.
so I look towards her and go like, you know what this means, right?
Well,
You know what
what are you thinking?
this is clearly the sign of the devil's curse.
Waylon just points at you like bingo, because he's still standing there with you. He's like, "That's what Alcuin says. It's a test."
Like we need to get out of here fast.
So you believe in the devil, but not in the dragons?
Well, as you can see, there is clearly no dragon here.
Dragons.
Don't listen to. There's no dragons here, but there's clearly a curse. They're cursed, all of them.
Devil isn't real.
How do
Ooh,
you know that?
that's heresy. Yeah.
How
Why do
dare
you think
you?
I left it? Why do you think I left the
Oh,
church?
the devil's real. Look. And then Waylon points at the
It's
bodies.
right there.
He's right there. No, he points over at the bodies that they're still working on burning.
Things like that don't just appear out of nowhere.
So we're blaming a bad crop and
And the
The
plague?
pox on the devil?
Wayland's
All of
nodding.
these? And they're digging their corpses back, Sybille. For God's sake. That is unacceptable. They're
What
clearly
do you
out of
want
their
me to do?
minds. I don't know. Get out of here.
We have to.
Just go.
If we
Th-
leave now, we're not gonna get paid.
Look, we leave Wyatt here to help with the corpses, and we say we did the job, and we get out.
No, we need
And
help.
when he asks about Wire, then what? What do we tell him?
He'll come back. He's strong. Look at him.
Where it's picking up
He
a
do- he
corpse.
won't he won't even notice we're gone.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's still the middle of the night. We're not leaving now. We're gonna have to at least wait until the morning.
You could stay at the church. That's Wayland. Wieland. Sorry, Wieland. We're going to call him Wieland. Because Wayland sounds too American.
Little boy, has anyone visited the church recently?
Nobody's been in the church except for me and Alcuin. And we, ever since it started. First the crops, and now this.
That's why this is happening. No one's been to the church. This is clearly the sign of the devil.
Well, people say it's Alcuin's fault. I don't know why.
Why? Listen,
Wait.
Whelan, why are they saying it's his fault?
Because they prayed and nothing happened, and everything kept getting bad. And there's some that are saying they say Alcuin, and it's the Alcuin's fault. It's Alcuin's fault. I couldn't tell you who, because I only hear it from other people who say it to me. I don't know who's saying it, but he just kind of ends that sentence inconclusively with a nod, like. But Alcuin's been praying all the time.
Can I go talk to that priest dude?
Yeah, you can. You can walk over and talk to him.
Yeah, I walk over to him like
Um.
asking a question, you know.
Okay. He gives you a look, obviously untrusting of you.
Listen, brother, brother,
I'm a
we
father,
share this
not a brother.
father. We share the same faith, yes.
Of course we do. Catholic.
Have you been exercising our rights here properly?
Yes, of course I have.
What happened to this village? What is the cause of this?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you give me any kind of social skill? That's charm or persuade or fast talk or intimidate. Any of those, if you want to make me a roll, and let me know what you're
gonna
making
have
it
a-
on, and tell me how
I'm
you're
gonna
doing.
I'm gonna have intimidate.
So, okay. How do you want to
Okay.
approach this to tell this guy you need to tell me everything?
Listen,
yeah.
We've been sent here by King Edmund,
No, Lord Edmund.
Lord Edmund,
Yeah,
to
that's
investigate
okay.
this. And that little boy tells me this might have been a deal with a sign of devil. So I need to know what's going on here.
Okay, give me a roll on your intimidate. Now, if you succeed, well, it depends on how well you succeed, but you'll probably get a little
I
bit
got a
more out
9.
of Alcuin.
I got a
He's
9.
a haggard man. You got a 9?
I got a 9. My intimidate is 65.
60. Okay, so
God
on your character
damn.
sheet next to intimidate is the number, and then there should be two more numbers.
32 and 13.
So the 32 is a hard success. The 13 is an extreme success. You rolled a 9. So you got an extreme success. You see him
tell me
go
everything.
white. Like, he knows that you're going to either get him in trouble or get his ass executed if he doesn't do what you say. We're going to mark that as a successful social skill against him. He looks scared. Let's see. Where is Alcuin? But he also seems nervous about. Well, hold on. Let's see. He also seems reluctant to discuss it. Like it's going to blow up in his face, is what you're figuring out somehow.
Oh,
And
tell me everything
he
you
says,
know.
"I don't know anything."
That's a lie.
No, it's you can make an insight check to see if you detect a
okay.
lie coming from him.
So he says he doesn't know anything.
It might be the Ven, is what he says. Lillian, Sybil can overhear this entire conversation. If you'll make an occult check, you can. But
I rolled
had
25.
and what's your insight?
25.
25. That's a success. Also, Rama, when you make these successful rolls,
Mm-hmm.
you see the little box next to the skill. Put
Mm-hmm.
it, click on it. It'll put a little check mark
Okay.
there.
Okay.
All right, because when we finish this, you're gonna have a chance to level your character
Okay.
up. Every time you're successful. So if you've made any other successes that you can
Mm-hmm.
remember, like intimidate, check that one. You made that
Okay.
one. I don't know what other rolls. You didn't make spot hidden. Same with you, Lillian,
Mm.
of course. And you did make your.
What was I
No, that
rolling
was
for?
knowledge. Um, no, you're not rolling for anything, but don't forget to check off when you're successful. Like you made your natural world, I think, and so you thought it was. No, you
Oh
failed
yeah,
your
no.
natural world, didn't
No,
you?
I failed natural
Right,
world.
but if you don't forget, if you make a check, check it off. If it's already checked off, just don't worry about it because you can only check it off once per scenario. You don't think he's lying. He seems
Mm-hmm.
reluctant to talk about it, and you're guessing he's reluctant to talk about it mainly because if the village has turned against him, like Wayland said, that is a reflection on him. Not necessarily he's doing anything wrong, but he hasn't managed to keep his flock, satisfied, and
I'm,
that
I'm I'm
is,
also drawing that conclusion that
yeah,
he's kind of
it kind
shit.
of reflects poorly upon him. He is hiding something from you. You're not sure what, but he says there's a library in the church, and maybe your answers are there.
I turn around to Sybil. You heard this, right?
Oh, Sybil, occult. That's what I wanted from you.
Oh, so I did pass that. I was gonna say you did ask me to roll for
Yes, I
something. I don't
did.
remember what
Thank
it
you.
was.
Um,
It was so my cult is hold on, where'd it go?
how
My
much?
cult's 60 and I rolled a 53.
So that's a regular success. So you've heard of the Ven? They are terrible creatures from before mankind was around. They were driven underground by man. Um, they're a matriarchy. They also have very few women, though. Females, I guess you should say. So they like to kidnap women for breeding purposes. So you have heard of these creatures. Uh, if either of y'all have read Beowulf, the
Or
big
No.
or the
monster
the
in
hills have
Beowulf.
eyes.
What, the hills have eyes? No. If you've ever read Beowulf, Grendel is considered a Ven. Oh, also, they're super dangerous to fight. They can just chop your head off. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So
You heard
Alcuin,
this, right?
Alcuin
Oh.
is going to go back. He's going back to finish help Wired with the bodies. They've only got a couple more to go. And once they're done, and he just leaves the fire burning. So fire safety is not a thing in medieval England, Dark Ages England.
Obviously.
Um,
We're
and then
gonna
he
wake up
says,
to a burning church.
"Thank you for your help." Well, I suppose you could spend the night in the church, and you, sir. And he looks at Eastmund. If you want to look in the library, can you read?
I
Ah,
think so.
not many people can.
Wait,
I
can I
have
read?
Latin 55.
Mhm. There's read write. Is is down there in yeah, you
Oh
can.
shit.
It's down in the third column. I do not believe you can,
I
Lillian.
have I have read write Latin.
I
Right, you're fine with Latin. You can
cannot.
read Latin proficiently. Like 50 or
Okay.
above means you could do it as your job,
Okay.
which you do. So you do not have read write, Sybil, and that's common. That's pretty typical. He
That's what
he.
happens when you leave church. Sorry.
She don't know she can't read and write yet, but hang
I
on to
spent most of my life in the church,
pocket
sir.
pocket that insult for later. Um, the stony exterior of the church turns out to be misleading. It looks like it's a nice stone church because when you get inside, you see that the interior of the church is dilapidated, lacking in furnishings. All that remains are several rows of wooden benches and a few wall hangings. Um, Alcuin mentions something about raiders and having to trade to caravans for food. Apparently, this isn't the first time Hithfenn's been in trouble, and for medicine. But in the rear of the church, there, as he says, you can stay here, And then he looks at Eastman. He says, "I'll show you the library." Um, and Sybil, you do you want to? What do you want to do while he's taking Eastman in through this door in the back of the church?
I'll just kind of look around.
Okay. It looks like Wired is just settling down. He is. I don't even think he has a bedroll. He's got a cloak, so it looks like he's putting his. He got his pickaxe back from you when he got finished with the bodies, and he puts it down. He takes off his helmet. He pulls off like his coif, his chain coif, and it looks like he's going to start taking his chainmail off. Um, the church is a mess. Like there's nothing here. You're looking around. It doesn't look. It's dirty in here, as if nobody's been using this church very often. You don't see any signs of anything on the altar, any kind of ornamentation, cups that are usually used with services. There's no candelabra. Um, uh, Alcuin pulled out a little candle and got it aflame after y'all entered the church and were in from outside. He also put a bar on the door when you first entered. He makes mention to you, Eastman, as you're heading for the back room, that Wayland can. He's got a hut right behind the church, and he and Whelan sleep there. Um, but he opens the door to the rear of the room. It's getting really dark in the main church building, Sybil, by the way, because he had one candle and he's taking it with him. He does leave the door to that room open as him and this other and your priest Eastman enter. He There are several sparse bookshelves and a haggard oak table back there. There are a few books left on the shelves. He starts showing them to you, pointing them, naming them. There is Historia Adversus Paganos. There is Catholic Homilies. There's a Latin grammar book. And there is a Latin Vulgate Bible. Um, yeah, so there's 4 books. That's a big library, actually, in this time period. That's huge. Uh,
Impressive.
he's like, you might find something in these. If you, I mean, you have one candle lit. Sybil, you're getting just a little light coming in through that door, and you can hear Wired's chainmail shirt just kind of hits the ground, chunk, and it looks like he's wrapping himself in his cloak and laying down to sleep.
I want to go into the room that the guys went into.
Yeah. Sybil peeks into the library, such as it is, and you see these books. Sybil, you've never had a whole lot of take with reading and writing. You had simpler chores at the nunnery, and he puts the book. He takes the 4 books off the shelves and puts them on the table, um, and he just kind of points at them for you, Eastman.
Hmm.
If you want.
Surely you know what these are, right, Sybille? Surely you recognize
You're asking
those.
me if I know what books are?
Yes. Well, have you ever
No
read one?
manners these days.
Well, speaks the one who dreamt about dragons here.
Sir, you're telling me that you don't believe in the dragons of Northumbria, but you believe that the devil is causing this mess in this town?
Well, obviously it's not a dragon causing the pox here. It must have been something. I mean, look at this place. Obviously they're not following the word of God.
Well, they're obviously not doing something right. I don't know if following the word of God is their problem.
Oh, it is. That's Alcuin. I'll leave you to it then. I take it she's yours then. She belongs to you.
Can you leave the candle, by the way?
Well, he just kind of gestures towards it and he doesn't take it.
Thank you.
And actually, he'll go out a back door. He takes the bar off the back door. This room is basically the back room of the church. He leans it against the wall and he kind of looks at you and he points at it. and then he takes his leave and closes the door behind him. There is a latch on the door, but you don't see any kind of like keyhole.
So we just talk right now, like
Hmm.
me and Sybil.
Are you
Okay.
not gonna relatch that? I'm gonna relatch that. I'm
Okay.
relatching the door.
Well, he
Before
closed
you do
it.
that,
There's a bar.
bef-
You could put a bar over the door, and it'll hold it
Yeah.
closed.
before you do that, I give you like a okay. Stop. What is going on here? Why did he latch the door? Why do we need to lock ourselves in here?
I
What is he
don't.
fighting against?
That's what we're here to find out. I don't know. This
This
whole
could be.
place is weird.
It doesn't like creep you out or anything.
Well, of course it creeps me out.
This is just normal. Like this
This is
place is
far
such a
from normal.
mess. He's definitely hiding something.
Well, clearly there's something up. Why else did you hear that the Wieland kids say that everybody in town blames everything that's going on Father, what's his name?
Alcuin.
Al they blame it all on Father Alcuin? Why are they all
Well,
blaming him?
well, looking at this place, he should clearly be reported to the Lord, because he's not doing his job right.
Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to do that when we get back.
So what? Do we just lock ourselves in here?
I mean, do we want to find out why he's insisting that these doors are locked?
I mean,
Do you want to go outside at night? I don't want to
I
go
mean,
out there.
okay, he just went out. He lives in the shed behind. Like,
Yeah, he's got
I'm,
a
I'm
hut.
sure the
The
hut. I'm
shed.
sure there's worse things there.
What if we sneak? Well, what if we snuck over to the hut?
You want to see where he you want to see where he spends his night.
I mean, maybe we can figure out what he's hiding.
I mean, he did point the books out, but those are just like those all look like regular library books from the church.
I mean, did you open any of them? Or they maybe there's something
Can can,
inside.
Latin
can I make
grammar.
like a check if I recognize any of these books?
You certainly, without even a check,
Oh.
recognize the Latin Vulgate Bible.
Hmm.
Um, Latin grammar, you would
Hmm.
guess, is just that. It's a book. It's a grammar book. Catholic homilies, again, is going to be familiar to you, or at least something that's not like it's not like, oh, this talks
Hmm.
about Cthulhu.
Hmm.
Historica Adversus
Yeah, these are just regular books, right?
Paganus
Like,
is history. It's called History Against the Pagans, and that's in
oh,
Latin. Um, you recognize that. Um, Bald's Leechcraft is actually 2 volumes. Can your character read? Wait a minute. Language. Okay. Can you read English? Do you have
no.
English down there? Read right? Okay, so you primarily read Latin. Um, Latin grammar, yeah, is about learning Latin basically.
Wait, you said he has a book about pagans?
Historia Adversus Pagonis, which literally translates into History Against the Pagans. It
Interesting.
is. It's a pretty thick book. You could, yeah, you can skim it if you wish. Um, tattered fragments. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. So you could skim it. It'd probably take you half an hour, maybe, to just skim the whole thing. Your candle, you're guessing, will last you maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Hmm.
I don't know if anybody
So,
else has any other light sources on with them. You can check under your gear and possessions, or you can make a luck check. I'll allow each of you to make a luck check if you want to have some more candles or something just handy. Because there's,
I'm just gonna like talk to Sybille,
yeah,
saying
go ahead.
like like these are all just basic books that they have in churches. These tell nothing to us, right?
Okay, except
Yeah.
Bald's Leechcraft. Bald's Leechcraft you've never heard of. You're not sure what that is. And when you kind of flip it open, it's written in a language you can't read. You know what I mean? It's kind of English, but it's not quite English.
So
And
so
you can't read
can
English
I
anyway, so
yeah.
you're not
So
familiar with.
can I just assume that this is also like a standard issue book that
Yeah,
I just don't recognize?
sure. You definitely can assume
Yeah.
that if you want.
Yeah. So I just think these are
You can make an
ridiculous.
intelligence check if you want to be sure.
Okay.
If you succeed the intelligence check, you'll have kind of a an idea of
I
how
rolled
common this
65.
is. Well, your intelligence is like an 80, isn't it? It was
Yep.
crazy
It's
high.
80.
Yeah, you're successful. Um,
Okay.
Bald's Leechcraft is some kind of medicinal book, you're guessing.
Hmm.
Leechcraft, it's about, bleeding.
Hmm.
That's what you do. If somebody's sick, you bleed them. That always helps. So you're guessing that it's some kind of medicinal book.
It's clearly against this box of theirs.
Could be,
So
yes.
so 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 look, Sybil, all of these are like basic issue books. This tells us nothing, so I guess we should try and look what they're up to in the hut. Maybe.
Okay. What did we tell Weird that we're going? Should
Isn't
we
he
just
like
leave him? I think he looked like he was getting ready to sleep, so should we just like go?
hmm. I don't want to I don't really want to go outside without him, you know. He's kind of a big guy.
Okay, go get him then.
Can
You can wake him
can
up. I'm not.
why can you not wake him up? Wait,
He makes me nervous.
don't tell me you're scared of him.
Hey, hey, little devil.
You're not?
Hey, little devil.
He's the nicest guy. He helped pick up all these corpses and stuff.
Yeah, and that's another thing. We don't know what these people died of. What if they're diseased?
And you wanted me to pick up corpses?
Yes.
And
Better
you're
you than
telling
me.
like wow. Fine. Be that way. And I like go out of the room like in a slightly
Uh-oh.
wired up.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. You wake him up. It's morning.
Look, it's not morning, and we need to figure this out. The priest is definitely hiding something,
Oh.
and we need your muscle. You're a big guy. I've
All
had
right.
him on like his shoulder.
He kind of takes the cloak off. He puts his chain back on, puts the coif on, puts the helmet back on, puts his cloak back on. So it takes him like 5 minutes is all to get all his gear, to get his gear around. Does he have intimidate? Okay. Um, Picks up his pickaxe. Uh, yeah, he never took his belt off with his knife on it. It's a big fucking knife. And then he just kind of stands ready. Where we going?
We're gonna go outside to check on where the priest and his boy are living.
All right. He's waiting for you to lead the way.
So we just go back through the
Yeah.
same room that
He,
Sybil is waiting in.
he
Yeah.
follows you. He's right behind you. Clump, 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 clump.
And I'm passing by. I give Sybil this like look on like, see, that wasn't so hard.
Yeah.
So we just go out.
So you go out the back door that Alcuin went out. Right outside there, like literally almost up against the church, is a little hut. Uh, the windows are shuttered. There's only like one window on this side, and actually the door is probably on this side. So there's no windows on the side towards the church. Um, and it's small. It's a thatch roofed hut. There's no second floor of any kind. It's quite small, and you can see why he probably doesn't think there's room enough for all three of you to be with him and Wieland. And it's quiet and dark.
Mhm. Well, I don't know. I glance over to Sybil like, now what do we do? Now what?
I want to find one of the windows and see if I can like maybe see or hear anything.
You find there's a window on the side. There's just one. There's no window on the back. There's no window on the other side. On the left side, if you're coming away from the church towards the building, at your door, and then to your left, when you walk around the hut, you find a window. It's the shutters are closed, and the shutters are just like boards. You know what I mean? Like it's not like nice fat, the whatever those you can manipulate the shutters and open them and stuff.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like that. They're just boards that are closed up. Make a listen
Do they
check.
close
How about that,
a
Sybil?
listen check?
Yeah, you're at the window. Make a listen check. You might hear something from inside.
While she's making the check, I'm over with
Yes.
Wired. Please do not move. Your armor is very making a lot of noise. Just stay still.
He nods. He goes,
I got an extreme success. I got a
"Oh,
7 and my listen's
you
50.
hear snoring coming from inside? Light snoring? Like at least one person's in there asleep, if not both of them."
Well, what do you hear?
Hold on. You just said something to Wire. Before you do that, you said,
Oh,
"Don't move." Blah. He goes, "I'm very quiet, Father. If I want to be," is what he says to you. But he doesn't demonstrate. You know what I
I
mean?
give him
He's
like
still
a
just standing there.
yeah.
He's not moving.
Well,
I
Sybille.
I don't hear anything. They're just snoring in there.
Oh, that's not helpful to us.
It is. That means
How's that helpful?
they're asleep.
Thank you, Wired. Thank you.
Wasn't born yesterday.
So now what do we do? Are there any other windows? Like anything around?
So there was one window. It's on
Oh,
the
this is-
It's on the north side of the building, and the other two walls are solid. It's not unusual.
Does the do the shutters do the windows does they shutter from the inside or the outside? Could
Uh,
I open the shutters?
they shutter from the inside.
Damn.
You can go push on them and see if they're latched, but they do. When you do, if do you want to do that? When you do, no. Do you want to? Do you want to see if the shutters will open if you push on them?
Yeah, I want to give them just
Okay.
a small push.
Yeah, feels solid. They're probably latched, or there might be a little bar on the inside or something. Most people are pretty scared to go out at night. There's all kinds of terrible things that can happen to you at night, both supernatural and natural.
Am I still holding the candle, or did they leave it in the church?
I'm assuming that you guys left it in the church, but you could have
Okay.
brought it if you wanted to.
Because that would be probably like anti-stealth, so I don't think
A
we
little, but there is some light coming. Did anybody close the back door to the church?
should. Oh god damn it!
No, no, no.
Why
It's
why
okay.
why did you close the door?
Wired could have, if he was, yeah, Wired pulled it closed. He just pulled it closed, so it's not going to fly open or anything like that. And you guys are only a few feet from it, where you're standing. Keep this in mind. Yeah, this little hut is very close to the church. She walked around it, and then she went again over to the left side and stopped. And you could see where she stopped. And you saw her fiddling around, and that's when you asked her a question. And then she came back and whispered some things to you about their sleep. I hear snoring, and all that happened. But you're not very far from a door that you know you can get into and close behind you. You're about as safe as you can be outside at this juncture. Okay. Yeah, door's closed.
Thank you, Wyatt.
He just
Well,
nods.
Well, is Sybille like breaking in through the window?
No, she went over,
Win-
and you
Oh.
saw her
Windows
meddle
latched.
with it. And actually,
No.
Sybil, did you want to do anything besides find if it was latched or not?
No.
Are you going to go back to them, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna go back to them.
So she comes back.
The window's latched. I hear snoring. What do you think?
They're probably just asleep. Wired was right. They're just sleeping probably.
Ugh. He looks very satisfied. What you can see in the darkness of his face.
So what do we just like go back? All this
I
for nothing
mean-
now?
I mean, what do you suggest? Do you suggest we try breaking in to the hut while they're sleeping?
I don't know. Break the door down. Interrogate him. He knows something.
You want me to break the door down?
No, Wyatt could probably kick the door out, right, Wyatt?
Yeah, he's a priest, though, isn't he?
You're right. That would be kind of. Yeah. That would be
We got
against,
sent
like-
here to investigate the town and the pox, not
I will give you guys each.
bully a priest.
You can each have an intelligence check real quick, and I will suggest a
Whoa.
potential course of action. Not one you have to take, but just one that is a possible. Oh God.
We put on our thinking caps.
Well, it might be something that comes to mind. Rama, I'm pretty certain you made it. You rolled a
Yeah, I
28,
made it.
didn't you? Lillian, is that a success? A
No, that's
69?
not.
Okay. So one thing that comes to mind, Eastman, is if you can gain this man's trust, or continue to like intimidate him over
Mm.
time, you might be able to wear him down either way. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like he is hiding something,
Yes, you do. Because that
and we
insight
can
check.
just like
Well, there's no,
Sybil.
yeah, there's something he's
These are
not
the
telling.
only two people in the town, allegedly.
These can't be the only two people in the whole town.
Have you seen
You're
the
telling me
corpse pile? The
you're
town is
telling me
like
everybody
5
else in this town was
houses.
dead?
The village is
You
like
know what?
5
Wait,
houses.
you're not sure exactly how big the village is yet. Keep that in mind. You
Oh,
can still
fair
say
enough.
that, but it's probably pretty small.
Yeah, I'm doing like an exaggeration.
Yeah, yeah, okay, good. Keep going then. I'm
Probably-
sorry. Keep going.
The village is like 5 houses. They're probably all dead. Have you seen the pyre?
Might
Well,
be loot then.
yes, but
It's not stealing if they're dead. And it wasn't buried with them. I learned that a long time ago.
Okay, he does have a point.
he's not wrong.
Everybody's like, pitching money.
Do we?
Do we go investigate the rest of the village?
I was thinking like one house.
Probably don't want to do it at night still. It's dark.
Yeah, but it's no one will see us looting the house.
If everybody's dead, no one's going to see you looting it during the day either.
We only have one candle.
It's in the room.
Thank you, Wyatt.
He's not very smart. His intelligence is pretty low.
No, he's great. I love him. I don't know. It might be dangerous to go throughout the dark
Should we
with
just
one hand.
should we just wait till the morning?
Wyatt,
What?
you come up with the best ideas. What should we do?
Well, it's night. You're supposed to sleep at night unless it's an attack.
He's
But-
right.
We don't usually attack at night because you can't see. It's a good way to kill your friends because you can't recognize them.
Are you speaking from experience, Wired?
From what?
He doesn't know what the word experience is. Have you fought in a war before, Wyatt?
I don't know about a war, but I fought. Yeah.
What did you fight?
Danes. Fought some Danes. Fought some Vikings.
I think that classifies as war.
Fought some. There was this one village that we fought them. They didn't fight very hard though. There was.
Did the village look like remotely close to this village?
Oh, it was no
by any
south
chance?
south
Oh.
of south of here. It was all south of here. Yes, there was something wrong there. Burned a lot of houses that day. He's gonna keep going on, just reciting all these things that he's done if you don't stop him. So it sounds like he's had quite a bit of experience with combat. He's been in, if not wars, a lot of skirmishes and fights.
Okay, Wired. If you
That-
have your battle intuition, right?
My what?
You know how to fight, right?
Kind of hefts.
Let's say you
He hefts that pickaxe. Got this
Let's say
in
your enemy-
Rome. Got it
let's
in
see.
Rome.
Let's say your enemy is in a big castle that is walled up. What do? How do you
Well,
breach
you've
that
got a
castle?
siege. You surround it and then you siege it. And you wait them out because you could always bring in more food, but they can't. And then eventually they starve to death or they surrender. Haven't
so-
sieged anything, but I've heard about it. When I was in
think
Rome.
we should surround the priest.
I kind of look at these
Stand
men
around him.
with disbelief.
Why does it?
There's
why-
three of us.
Well, that's enough to make him starve.
Torture. There's always torture.
Yeah, that. What he said.
Who's got low? Who's got?
Aren't you
okay.
supposed to be a priest?
Listen, I
Where's the
I don't want to be here.
45?
I'm
Where's your
doing this out of orders.
luck is 20? Jeez.
I
Okay,
don't want to be here either.
where's Wards? Hey, Eastman, make me a luck check.
Okay. Wait,
Oh,
where's...
no.
Oh, my luck is 20.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
a fail. Okay. You hear something out there in the darkness. You think it's okay. So you're between the church and the hut. So it's going to be behind you, somewhere out there on the other side of the church, like probably past the pyre, probably out in the woods out there. You hear kind of a. You're guessing it's a ways away. I know on a microphone it sounds like it's standing next to you, but you're guessing it's a ways off. But it's you all hear it, by the way. Actually, sorry, it's not just Eastman that hears it. You all hear this noise out in the woods somewhere.
Does it sound like a dragon?
This
It
might
could
be the
be.
dragon.
Could be a dragon,
Listen,
actually. Sybil.
I told you,
Let-
I
let-
told you the dragon was
this-
real. I'm going inside. I'm going
Wait,
inside.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
No, Wyatt. This might be the dragon. Let's just go back.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. All right, you go back in the church. Your candle's
Close the
still.
latch. Close the latch.
Well, you close it, and then you can put the bar on it. The latch only just like hooks it. There's no key or anything. It's real simple, just to open it and close it. It's got like one of those thumb things, like a thumb latch on it. The bar is what you used if you want to lock it. And it's locked. You guys get in. It's locked up.
I am not getting out there.
Was that a dragon,
And
miss?
you told me the dragon,
that might be the dragon.
Northumbria weren't real.
Oh,
Well, they were supposed to be not real. Those were children's tales.
we're safe in the church, right?
I look around like the church is like slightly like like
It's
broken
made of
down and stuff.
it's made of
Yeah.
stone. It looked good, fine from the outside, what you could see. The interior is just kind of a mess. And those books are still on the table. Well, should we sleep? Is it time to sleep?
Okay. Fine. Wired, you can go to sleep. Just stay safe out there.
You wake me if you need me. I'll leave
Yeah.
I'll leave it on. Chink
Thank you,
chink
Wyatt.
when he does that on his chest, and so he's gonna go into the other room and lay back down in that same spot. Put down his, he disappears from sight from the two of you. You're still in the library.
What in bloody hells was that?
I told you it was probably the dragon of Northumbria.
Or something worse.
What is worse than a literal dragon?
The priest talked about the creatures, or what were they? You know about these, right?
The Ven?
Like,
mean,
can I say
yes.
that she knows about them and stuff?
You don't know. You don't know if she knows. Did you make your roll for the Ven, Sybil? Your occult roll?
I did. I passed my.
Right,
I
that's what I
passed the
thought.
occult check.
Right. So you knew what he was talking about, but I don't believe you shared this information. But he did hear the kid mention Ven. So yeah, you can ask her about it.
Yeah,
but you don't
did
know
hear
what she
the-
knows yet.
The kid. You did hear the kid mention the creatures.
Oh yes, the Ven. Do you know what Ven are?
No,
Don't
I've
know
never
what Ven
seen
are.
one. Do they make noises like that?
No one's ever really seen a Ven and lived to tell about it.
It's a good way to put it. Yeah.
How do you know about them then?
Don't worry about how I know about them, Freeze.
I'm giving like a suspicious glance, but like it's fine. I'll let
Do
it
you have any
I'm
occult?
going
Do you
to-
have a cult at all, Eastman? Have you got any points in occult? You can
I
make an
have
occult roll too, actually.
I have 15.
Okay, yeah, make a roll. Make an occult roll. It's not likely, but you might have heard of the Ven. Now that you think about it. Nah,
34. No.
no, they're not. You're not familiar with them.
So
I guess I have to explain to you what the Ven are.
go on.
You
then.
don't believe me about the dragon.
Well, okay. It might be the dragon, or it might be the creature.
I'm going to explain to him what the Ven are. What?
Okay.
Can you explain to me what the Ven were again?
You had a regular success on the Ven, right?
I did.
Okay. Um, So now that you sit and actually start to think about it, because before it was just like, oh shit, I know what that is, and I gave you a little bit. They came to Earth a long time ago from you don't know where. I mean, that's not part of the story. They warred on the surface, but eventually they were driven underground. And then mankind started developing things like swords and technology, basically. The wheel. And they never got that far. You know what I mean? They're creatures. Um, there's very few females, and so they kidnap women in order to breed. Um, and so the females are protected, venerated, and usually made the matriarchs. They're in charge, and they tend to be bigger than regular Ven, and regular Ven are pretty good sized. Um, Usually there's only one female per tribe, and she's in charge, and that's how they're a matriarchy. Let's see. Oh, here we go. You do think you know what they look like. Tall creatures with claws, vicious dispositions. They are often described as devils or demons, and they don't like sunlight. They only come out at night. Duh. Um, and they hate people because humanity has hunted them for years. From your understanding of it, and of course, Eastman, you've never. Are you telling? Are you? Do you want to tell him all this?
Yes.
Okay, you have never heard of these things before, Eastman. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're like the dragons. They don't exist.
You think that was what it just was?
Um, let's see. Reproduce with humans. Yeah, I think that's what you're going to get with a regular success. Um, oh yeah, and they have razor sharp claws that can actually literally cut men's heads off with one blow. They're very dangerous, and that's what you've got with your regular success, which is actually quite a bit of lore.
So
Well, I
she
don't.
retold. Oh,
Yeah, she told
I
you all
don't.
this, right, Lillian?
I don't know for sure if it's Ven, but that's
Correct.
what the kid was saying, and Father Alcuin.
I'm like visibly terrified. Like, oh, might be the devil actually.
I mean, do you want to go out to the front of the church and see if you can spot it?
You think it's further away than that, Sybil? That cry sounded like it was echoing, so it probably came
Oh,
somewhere
okay. Okay.
way past the pyre, probably out in the woods. Doesn't mean
Like
it's not heading this way, but at the moment that you heard it, you think it was a good distance, quarter mile, half a mile maybe, is best guess. Unless it was really loud, and then it could have been up to a mile away.
like if that's the creature that could probably like beat even wired. Then what do we do?
I'd cry and run away. I mean,
Could
they're
work.
terrifying. There's nothing else to do. I can't fight.
And we're supposed to like investigate the whatever this is. What if it's the creature?
Well, they only come out at night, so we just have to make sure that we don't go out at night.
Yeah, but how do we solve this?
Go out during the day? I don't know.
Yeah, and then what? Do we find their nest and like
Okay, you're probably not going to be expected to defeat demons if you figure out what's doing it and it's not something you can handle. Eastman, you would know this. You can expect that you will go back and be like, we need 20 men with swords and fire and come back and deal with the situation. But you're here you're like a scouting party. You're here to find out what's going on.
no?
If you can handle fixing it, fix it. If you can't, go back and. But right now, you don't know for sure what it is. So it's not like, yay, it's a Ven. We're going home. You can if you
Okay.
want. You might get yelled at.
Well, do we just wait for for day then?
I mean, I'm
Like
not going back out there tonight.
I'm also not getting back out.
You could wait for
I'll go.
day.
We can go back
You
out in
could
the
go to
morning.
sleep. You could go look through those books.
Yeah, I will
Those are
probably go
some
to
options.
like I'll probably try to like look through the books, see if I can find anything against like around that, or like
Mm-hmm.
things that the priest might have read.
Sure.
That's what I'll do.
Sybil, what do you want to do? You can look through the books for pictures.
I'm gonna look through the books for pictures.
Okay, sure.
Do the books
Each of
have
you,
pictures then?
some of them are
Oh,
illustrated. They've got like, you know how old books from the Dark Ages would have little illustrations on the sides and illustrations in the first letter of a chapter and that kind of stuff. So there are some pictures and stuff, and the monks who have to copy these get bored, dude, and so they start embellishing.
smiley faces.
Yeah, well, not quite that, but there's pictures of like horses with swords fighting each other and crap like that in old medieval books and that kind of thing. Each of you can make me a spot hidden
Okay.
as you start kind of looking through the books. You also have the option of skimming some of these books, Eastman, if you
I
want, that are in Latin, just to kind of get the
I
gist of them.
I failed the
You failed
hidden.
the spot hidden.
Mhm.
How'd you do, Miss Sybil?
So I
Somebody
don't
rolled a
have any points in
7?
I don't have any points in spot hidden, but I got a 7.
Right, that means that it starts at its base on your character sheet, which I believe is 25%.
So you made it.
Yeah,
Fuck
a
yeah.
7 I believe is actually a hard success. It's not quite an extreme success. Okay, so you're flipping through one of these books, looking at the pictures, trying to kind of figure out what all this jazz with reading is, when you find a tattered fragment, like a piece of paper tucked in there that isn't part of the book. Somebody has stuffed in this tattered fragment um, that doesn't belong there, it doesn't look like.
So that's Sybil noticing it. I'm
Sybil
still like
noticed it.
clueless.
Does it have any like writing
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
it?
There's
Is it
writing on it. You can't read it, but uh,
uh,
yeah, yeah. It's got writing on it, and it doesn't match the writing in the book either. Like it's a different
I'm gonna
handwriting.
take it to Eastmond. I found this in the book. Can you
Yeah,
read this?
you can just hand it to him over the table. Um, Hold on, let me
Mhm.
do something here.
Can I read this? I don't know.
We're gonna say yes. It doesn't say what language it's in. I'm gonna assume it's in Latin. So here is. Ooh, you guys get a handout.
Yay, handout.
Yay,
And
leaflets.
it's not real long. So if you're thinking, oh my god,
I love required reading.
there it is. Uh, Eastman, would you like to
I'm
read that
having
out loud
trouble.
for us?
I'm having trouble reading it in fourth wall break, but it's fine.
If you click on it, it'll get
Yeah, I
bigger.
see. I can see that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's the font.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I can read it
Yeah, all
if
good.
you're having difficulty.
Okay. In the year of our Lord 793, por- portents
Portents, yeah,
portents
like omens.
most portents most dire were seen over Northumbria, and sorely frightened were the people. Tremendous whirlwinds, lightning, and dragons of fire were seen in the heavens. Following these signs was famine.
Yep.
And in the same year, the heathen men laid waste to God's church on what is that?
It's a Lindisfarne, which is like a name of some place you've never
Lindisfarne.
heard of. Probably another village.
I just look at the
Eastmond
paper short.
Eastmond read Eastmond read this out loud, right?
Did you read it out loud? That's up to you.
Yes,
Okay, so yeah, he
yes.
just reads it out loud to you.
Further proof the dragons are real.
I'm sorry. Uh, Discord is slightly lagging for some reason. Like,
Oh,
oh, we good?
okay.
What's happening?
Technical problems.
Technical problems.
They
Okay, I
always
think
Not
happen.
me
we're
this
good.
time.
You okay?
I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay.
So what did you say, Sybil?
Something about it. Proof that it's real.
Proof the
Proof the
Yeah,
dragons are
dragons
real
are
right
real.
there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the paper like
If it's
shocked. Like
written,
the
it's gotta be
dragons.
real.
You, you 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 might be right. It might just be dragons. Now, how did we even like a dragon here?
Well, not here, but in what is that, Lindisfarne?
That is it. Good,
Do
good, good memory.
have we ever heard about this town or city before?
No, no, you haven't. But nobody travels in Middle Ages really, except for people who trade with village between villages. It's not surprising if you've never heard of this place. You can each make me an own kingdom roll.
Do I have anything on
Uh,
that?
I believe it starts at 20%. So if there's no points in it, you can at least make it just a base roll on that 20% and see how you do.
I made it, I
Thir-
think.
36.
Yeah, 13 is a success. Sybille, that's fail. But you've heard of a town called Lindisfarne. You're not sure exactly where it is, but from your understanding, nobody lives there anymore.
Hmm. Well, this doesn't quite match the situation here, but it does have
Do we know
similarities.
do we know why no one lives there anymore? I'm assuming did you share this information with me?
Yes.
Okay. Do we know why no one lives there anymore though?
Well,
I mean,
if the letter is correct, I mean the paper, it's clear why no one lives there anymore. I
I mean,
wouldn't live there,
that sounds almost exactly like what's happening here.
but it doesn't quite match because that was a famine.
Yeah, and he said that
Oh wait,
crops are
the
failing here.
autumn the crops are failing here, so
but this doesn't say anything about a box or anything. What did the priest do? We need to
What do you
ask
mean?
him about.
Oh,
I mean, did he? Hmm.
did he what?
Did he read this and try to discover like a solution to it, or like a sacred rite of some kind in the books? That's why the paper was here.
Are you suggesting
A ritual?
well the book that I found it in
Which book was it?
it was Catholic homilies.
Hmm.
you can read that,
It
right?
was just kind of tucked in there. Yeah, I would say that most of these books are in Latin, um, except for Bald's Leech book, which, let's see, Historia is in Latin. The Latin grammar obviously is in Latin. Latin Vulgate Bible. Yeah, the only one that's not in Latin so far that you've looked through is Bald's Leech book.
Mhm.
All the rest of them are in Latin. A lot of
Do
pictures
we
in
know?
Bald's Leech book too.
Do we know like what like page or something it was tucked in, like the
Uh,
place?
doesn't seem to It doesn't seem to have any relevance to the scenario,
Hmm.
to the situation. We're gonna say
Hmm.
it looks like it was
I'm,
tucked in here and towards the back and then forgotten a long time ago.
well, we definitely need to ask the priest about this little piece of paper,
Mm.
which
Yeah,
would
we do,
probably be
don't
in the
we?
morning. But I think I'm gonna like try skimming over the book that we found the paper in.
Yeah, the Catholic homilies. You know what? I think I'm going to change that. That's in Historia Adversus Pagonis,
Hmm.
because I think that'll be more interesting for you to skim, to be quite honest. And you haven't really looked carefully through all the books yet.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
probably didn't really expect to find an extra page, and so you've been just kind of flipping through. I'll let y'all have another. Let's see. You're going to skim
Hmm.
Historia Adversus Pagonis. Sybille, do you want to continue like looking through some of these other books?
Yeah.
Give me another spot hidden. Um, Eastman, you're going to get this for free. So while you're rolling, basically, this text provides a somewhat biased view of the history of Christianity and paganism. It's written in Latin. Um, you do find some information about the Ven in here, describing them as a race of beings who came across the whale way or the sea, and that they are servants of Satan.
I knew it.
Of course they are.
Of
What
course
else
they
would
are.
they be? How'd you
I
do,
got a
Lillian?
9.
You got a 9. You got another successful spot hidden. Uh, so you are. Let's see. Um,
Mind you, I have no points in spot hidden.
That's hilarious. You checked it, right?
Oh no, I forgot.
Because it could potentially go up. Um, all right. So you find another scrap of paper in another book. Oops, I don't want to put it
I'm
in
great
dice
at
roll.
this.
You apparently are. It's this one, I believe. Number 2. Okay. Again, you can't read it. You could see that Father Eastman is going through and kind of very quickly looking through one of the other books. Um, uh, you, yeah, you found this one in Bald's Leech book, volume 2. I think there's 2 volumes. No, no, no. Oh, yeah, yeah. There are 2 volumes of Bald's Leech book. Um, and what do you want to do with it?
Priest, I found another scrap of paper.
I love how she just calls you priest. Yeah. So, and again, this is in Latin. Let me make sure. I'm pretty certain it's in Latin. Yeah. There you go. You want to read this one for us too?
Hmm.
It's torn.
LLs?
Yeah, it's torn. That was
Hmm.
another word that didn't make it all the way into the piece of paper.
Hmm. Elves and darkness, they're kinda?
Kind. There's going to be a lot of
Well.
misspellings. Spelling was
Okay.
kind of optional up until
Under
like
the
100 years
moon
ago.
they lurk, hunting something. Far from the Northlands, over the whale way they came. Wait, that's the... Huh. Only in the
It does sound
bowels
the
of...
same.
I'm just reading this out loud, like, literally with
Mhm.
my like... Only in the bowels of the earth. Do they rest, counting nights. When giants walk the land, they when were mighty. But goodness has weakened them, culling them from the world like chaff from the wheat. So it is the when. It might be the when. I think.
It seems pretty clear that it's the Ven to me. What else could it be?
Well, the devil, obviously.
My God.
It could be the literal devil. I'm pointing in the page where I read in the book where I read. It's like I'm
Yep.
pointing like this literally says like that they are from the devil.
But they aren't the devil.
Yeah, but they are his servants. They might be with him. Yeah, we need more priests on this. I am not doing this alone.
Well,
We need
what do
to
you suggest? Do we leave in the morning and go get more priests?
we ask the priest guy in the morning what's this about, and then we maybe leave.
Did
do
I
you
notice
think?
earlier how, like, scared he looked when Eastmund was, like, kind of
Um,
intimidating him? I probably didn't see
I'm
that.
trying to think of where they were. Were you in the back room by then?
She
No, you followed
That,
them
that
to the
was
back
when that
room.
was when we were out by the
she
pyre.
was
By
she
the
was
pyre?
listening. Yeah, she
Yeah, you
listened.
could have
She did
noticed.
the
I'll
occult
let you
check.
notice that.
I mean, when you were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of scared of you. Do you think he's gonna let us leave?
He's a frail old man. Why?
Yeah, he's 47. He's super old.
That's super. Yeah, like he's an old man and he has a child. What? Will they lock us inside the church and set it ablaze?
Ooh,
I mean, maybe.
thanks for
I
the
hope
idea.
not.
He seems a little crazy.
Well, we have wired for that. I'm sure he's more than capable of dealing with this. That's why we got him.
Okay.
Can Wire just be snoring from the other room like loudly, like a,
Yeah, yeah, he is. And you hear him snoring out there. That's
like
perfect.
we got him. Yeah.
He has sleep apnea. He makes all kinds of terrible noises at night. You find out tonight when you try to
and
sleep.
and he's still wearing the chainmail, so he's asleep and he's like
He's sleeping in his chainmail because you guys both seem very worried about. and that weird noise.
Well, we'll just need to like ask the priest in the morning. I'd say we take a rest for now.
Okay. Yeah, no, that seems like a smart idea.
Like I need
It
more
is pretty
caffeine.
late.
Yeah, you finished skimming that book that you were skimming, the Latin book too. By this point,
Mhm.
um, Sybil, you were looking through Bald's Leech book, so give me a library use real quick. You probably don't have any points in it.
A
As
library used for my illiterate ass?
yes, exactly. But you still start with like 20 or 10. What's library start? Oh,
5.
5. That's right.
I have
Yeah, that makes sense.
49.
Okay, yeah. So never mind, never mind. It's not a big deal. Um, so y'all sleeping?
Yeah, I'd say
Yes.
Are you gonna go sleep out there with Wired? Uh, his snoring is rattling the church. Or do you want to sleep back here in the library?
I'm gonna
I
sleep in the library.
yeah, I'm just gonna be
Okay.
here too. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. So you blow out the candle. You still probably got a couple hours. It took you about an hour to do all this kind of looking and for you to skim through that book. So there's still some candle left when you blow it out. It's super dark. It is early in the month. The moon was just new like yesterday. So it's pitch black. You sleep through the night without issue. And you are awoken the next morning by a tapping on the door. Knock, 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 knock at the back of the church. You can still hear Wired snoring out there.
Who wakes up first?
Each of you make a con check. Whoever does better wakes up first. How about that? So Constitution's at the top. Um,
I I
dice roll.
fail. I think.
You failed. So did
Ooh,
Sybil.
I
Um,
failed.
You
uh,
just sleeping.
who failed the most?
I
Rama got a
failed the most.
91, but you have a lower con. So Sybil, you're awoken first by this knocking, and it sounds like it's been. When you wake up, you're like, oh wow, how long has that been going on? You know what I mean? When you wake up in the middle of noise that you know has been happening for a little while, so you wake up first. Someone is knocking at the back door. They're tap 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 tap. They wait, tap 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 tap. Um, this is going on, and you're not sure how long it has already been going on. Hey, hello.
Is it the priest? Is it
Um,
Father Alcuin?
it doesn't
Does it
sound like
sound like Father
Father.
Alcuin?
It doesn't sound like Father Alquin.
Does it
Um,
sound like the kid?
might be the kid. Eastman is definitely. He rolls over. It looks like he. You don't think he actually woke up. You know when people roll over in the morning when you're trying to get them up, they roll over away from you. He did one of those.
Yeah, I'm not
Yes,
dealing with
he's
this.
covering up his
Kind
head with his arm.
kind of glare at him a little bit
He,
and go over
yeah.
to the door.
Okay.
Uh, is it Wieland? Is that you?
Yes.
Okay, well I'm gonna undo the bar and like let him in
Okay.
then, and hope he's not lying.
It's Wieland. He enters, and he's brought a little food, but there's not much, especially for the three of you. Um, and he sets it down and he looks at the books and he says, "Did you find the chant?
The chant?
It's in the Leech book in the second volume in the back. I marked the page.
Did Andy? Did we find the chant?
No, you found two scraps of paper, which I'm assuming are just
Okay,
laying out on the table now. I don't. Did you get? What do you guys want to do with those two little scraps of paper?
keep him.
Okay. Did you
I'm
keep?
still
Who kept them?
sleeping.
I mean, did Sybil like tuck them into her clothing somewhere
Yeah, I'm
after
gonna
he looked and
tuck him
read
into
them?
my.
Okay, you've
I'm
got
gonna
both
tuck
those
him in my.
scraps of paper. But Wieland is saying something else in the that he marked in the Leech book.
I mean, can you show me?
Oh, he goes over. He finds the correct volume. He opens it up, and towards the back, you do see a page has been marked, like dog-eared. Um, He says, "This is it. This is a chant that I found. Um, uh, I can read. I can read. I can read this part. Uh, Against the wen. Wen, little wen. Here you must not build. I've memorized this too. Uh, Here have no abode, but you must go north to the nearby hill where, poor wretch, you have a brother. He will lay a leaf at your head, under the paw of the wolf, under the eagle's wing, under the claw of the eagle, may you ever decline. Shrink like coal on the hearth, wizen like filth on the wall, waste away like water in the pail, welcome as small as a grain of linseed. Become, I misread that. It's not welcome. Become as small as a grain of linseed, and far smaller than a handworm's hip bone. Add so very small, and so very small, that you are at least nothing at all. And it says here, whisper this charm of protection on the night breeze when the wind prowl the darkness. Thrice is the number that's three, that will guard the speaker. Thrice is the hour the protection shall reign. I whisper that every night before I go to bed. Don't tell Father Alcuin, because it's not. The Catholics wouldn't like it. So Eastman, make me another con check or a listen check, whichever you prefer, to see if you wake up during him talking to Sybille.
I'll make a con
That's
check. I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. So you woke up when he came in the room and was asking her, and he said, "Did you find this thing? Blah blah blah." And then you heard him fiddling with the books, and then you heard him this whole thing that he just read out from this book.
Yeah, and
this
I'm
book.
I'm like sleepy eyed. Like I don't understand what's happening right
That's
now.
fair. You can be that
And
way.
he read all that in my eyes, like, like, oh, he just did what?
Yeah, you don't think the other two are paying any attention to you. Sybil, you can make a spot hidden to see if you notice that Father Eastman has awoken. But Wieland is really focused on this book. And when he read it, he was having, it was hard. It was slow reading, slower than I read it. So obviously he can read whatever this language is, but he's obviously not.
Absolutely not. I failed my spot hidden.
All right, so you're involved with him dealing with this. So neither one of you noticed Eastman. His eyes are open. He's kind of looking around confused, but he's listening.
I need to call Wyatt somehow. Like, what is going on?
Oh, Father, you awake? Wait, did you say that?
No, that was thinking.
Okay, fair enough. Yep. So this is what you say, and then it protects you.
And it protects you from the vent?
That's what it says. But I don't know. It seems like magic.
It does seem like magic.
Father
I
Alcuin
won't
doesn't
fall
like magic.
Father Alcuin on you.
Oh, thank you. I'm hoping it's useful against the Fen. They're very scary.
Hey, listen, Wayland, can you tell us anything else about what's been going on here?
Well, it's the villagers. They seem to. Some of them, like I said, some of them are blaming Father Alcuin for this. They say it's his fault, but no one says why it's his fault. And I always hear it from some. It's never. They heard it from someone, but they never say who they heard it from. Does that make sense?
Yes. Listen, is there anybody else in this village?
Yeah. Yeah, there's only been a few people died of the pox. There's a few others. This village. This is a good village. There's several people here.
Where do they live?
They're in all the houses. They're just up the path, up the road just a little, and we have a blacksmith. Not every village does. And there's a carpenter. We have a carpenter. And there's a man who brews beer. And he sells it.
Okay.
Well, he
And he
trades
sells
it.
it.
He trades it. Most of us don't have much money, but he trades beer, and he lets people, sometimes travelers who stop here, sleep on his floor. you guys know there's not really inns and taverns and pubs and hotels in this time period. Priests will find someone who will let them stay there as they travel, or who, and traders will usually find somebody that will let them stay. And apparently, this little town has the equivalent of a tavern of some kind, and this guy also will let people stay there for the night. That's Garen. Garen. Uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, there's not as much beer because of the bad crops this year, and yeah,
So what happened to the crops exactly?
they just died. They grew normal till a few weeks ago, and then they started wilting before they're ready to be picked. You're overhearing all of this, Eastman, by the way, as you're kind of laying there feigning sleep. And we don't know. I don't know.
Did anything weird happen right before
Mm.
the crops died?
He's thinking. He's trying to think. He's thinking real hard. Um, um, no. Mm-mm. But the villagers thought it was the Ven, and then they thought it was Father Alcuin's. And, well, some of them, I don't know where they got that idea. Father Alcuin's a good man. He's very, he's He's been he's been the priest here for 15 years.
When was the last time he held church service?
Well, they stopped coming. Villagers wouldn't come. He holds his service every Sunday, but between the raiders stealing everything and having to trade some of it for food and medicine, lately there's a caravan merchant that comes by here every few weeks. We've been having to buy food, and everyone's selling everything. Trading. You guys also know barter is more common than actual coins. So he tells you
Hmm.
basically that people are having to trade things just to get enough food to eat. Thanks to any kind of gestures in a direction that the town has fields around it. You couldn't really tell anything about them in the dark last night, but he gestures in a direction that probably that you're like, oh yeah, there were some fields over there.
Hmm. Where's Father Alcuin now?
Oh, I let him sleep. He's
He's still
he's
sleeping?
he's so old. He's over 40. Well, this time period, life expectancy is around 35. So um, most people they don't live long lives. And he's so tired. He was up after dark last night. Thank you so much for your help. I'm
He was up.
fairly strong. He's trying to make a muscle.
You are very strong,
You
Leland.
think he's probably a little tougher than you. He looks a little more solid than you, but not by much. You know what I mean? Like he's 15
Hmm.
years old. But they said dig up the bodies. The bodies have to be poisoning. They're poisoning the fields. That's it. And everyone decided that was the truth. And they started digging up bodies. And they made Father Alcuin and I dig up bodies. And then they dumped them here and said burn them. And then they left. They went back to town. And when he says back to town, it's like 50 feet away. But
Hmm.
it's been so bad. I'm
Do
afraid they're
you do you
gonna kill
think
him.
why would they kill him?
If if the crops keep failing after this, they might think that's the only way to. I mean, get rid of the priest. I heard someone say something about that. That people are saying the priest has caused all of this. He's very confused. Like all the information he's getting is second and third hand, is your guess. So he doesn't even know
Yeah,
who to be
yeah.
like. That guy is causing problems in town for the priest. He's just heard rumors. He's on the verge of tears almost.
Oh no, I don't want to make this kid cry.
he obviously has respect for Father Alcuin, even if Father Alcuin doesn't trust you guys or respect you. Um, I don't know. Maybe you could learn something in the village. Maybe you get them to talk to you. They won't talk to me. Father Alcuin found me when I was 6 years old, and my parents had been killed in one of the raids. He said, and I was wandering out in the wilds until I was found by him, and then he he brought me and he's taken care of me most of my life. 10 years. That was like 10 years ago. Almost. I'm
That's
not.
an, that is
I'm
an
not.
awfully
I'm
long
only.
time.
I think I'm 15, and I'm gonna find those raiders someday. I'm gonna avenge my parents' deaths.
That's very noble of you.
Thank you. I'm hoping to be like your friend. And he points out towards the nave. That fellow's large.
He is very large, yes.
I'm gonna be a great warrior someday.
I'm sure you will be, Wieland.
Thank you. Well, this is all the food we have left.
Oh, thank you so much. We really do
I know
appreciate your generosity.
you're welcome. It's not much, but I'll get some water from the well too. And he scurries out the back door. He pulls it closed, but it's not barred anymore. Just FYI. So you heard all this, Eastman. Like, I mean, you were right there, probably under the table. Is probably where you picked to sleep, we'll say. And you heard this conversation between Wieland and Sybille. Sybille, you did not notice that the priest is awake. There is some food. It's like some.
Can I go wake him up?
Yeah, you can go down there and wake him up. You. Duh,
Can I just
are
like throw
you
a book at him?
are you? Books are very valuable. Keep that in mind
Okay,
because they're
never mind.
super rare. You still can. Eastman, are you going to continue? Are you feigning sleep at this
Yeah,
point?
I'm faking. I'm faking.
You're still
that I'm
pretending that
asleep.
you're asleep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm seeing what she does next.
So
Yeah.
Sybil, yeah, what do you want to do? She gets a bucket of water.
I mean,
Throw a piece of bread at me. Come
I'm
on.
gonna kick him. I'm
You
gonna kind of say
kick
not like
him?
really hard, but like I'm just gonna kind of kick him a
You're
little
gonna
bit. Like, hey,
nudge
wake
him
up.
or kick him?
Nudge, I guess.
Okay, so it's more of a put your foot out and kind of poke at him with your foot rather than foom, foom. Okay. Yeah, something pushes against you. Where? Are you coming at him from his face side or behind him? Because you could do whatever
You
you
just kick me in the head. Yeah.
want. No.
Straight in the
Well, no, no,
head.
no.
No.
I'm saying, are you on the? He's on his side, sleeping, sleeping. Are you coming from the side of him that he's facing, or are you coming from his back and nudging him with your foot?
From his back and like kind of
Okay.
nudging him with my foot.
So, you can feel her nudging you. You have your eyes closed because you're faking sleep. So you don't know if she could be poking her with her hand or she could be poking you with her foot. Just FYI. However you want to react to that. Or you could
Can I
keep
still?
faking.
Can I still pretend that I'm still asleep?
Give me a fast talk for that to try to deceive her into thinking you're still sleeping. This is handy having your character sheets right here. What is your fast talk?
What is my fast?
Holy shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
Boy knows how to lie.
I am snoozy.
Did you roll? Is that a 9?
Yeah. It's a 9.
That's an extreme
Jesus.
success. Yeah, he is totally asleep. You don't know how he slept through your conversation because Wieland kept his voice low, but you were talking pretty much normal tones. And no, he's out. He's breathing heavily, almost snoring. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
shoot.
and when you nudged him, he didn't move at all, but he's
gonna
definitely
nudge-
alive.
I'm gonna nudge him again and say his
Nudge,
name.
nudge, nudge.
Eastmund, wake up.
What do you want to do there, Rama?
I'm gonna,
I'm
do
gonna
I
let
need
that
to
fast talk
another-
roll. No, you
another
don't know.
roll?
You got an extreme success. That's going to last a little while. As long as you're
I-
faking sleep, I'm going to leave that extreme success, and people will be like, "He's asleep. He can't hear us talking."
I'm asleep. I'm
Yep.
a heavy sleeper.
You're
Honk
nudging
shoe.
him, and nothing's
Honk
happening.
shoe.
Yeah, he's still sleeping. He must be a super
There's-
heavy sleeper.
There's no way you're this heavy of a sleeper. You're a priest.
Uh,
Um,
well, he appears
can I
very
drag
well.
him out from under the table by
Yeah.
the ankles?
I'll need a strength check.
Oh,
Otherwise, it's going to be a. Wait, how big are you, Eastman? What's your size? Let me check on
60.
her. You're a 60, and her strength is yeah. You need to make me a strength check, otherwise you're not gonna be able to move him at all. His size is
I'm
twice
gonna
your
do it.
strength. So let's see what she does. See, this is why game sessions take so long. All this fun stuff that happens.
Aw.
Oh, you missed it by two. Ugh. She grabs you by the ankles, okay, and you hear her
Achoo.
trying to. You don't know what she's doing. You can guess. You can feel that she's pulling on your legs.
I do that like sleepy, like kick away, like back off. Like,
Okay.
I'm sleeping.
You're not trying to hurt her or anything, or actually
Yeah,
like
yeah.
knock her down. Okay, so you don't have to make a roll for that. Um,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
he does that sleepy kick thing. He made an extreme success for his fast talk, so
I'm
it
gonna
does
I'm
look
gonna
real.
I'm gonna go get weird.
Oh yeah, okay. So you hear her leave the room. I'm gonna say that you're facing in that direction if you want to peek as she walks out and goes into the church again.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to keep faking or not. Your fast talk fake is gonna last as long as you are still
Hmm.
like
I'm,
in
I'm
this
gonna
little
I'm gonna
scene.
I'm gonna wait for her to leave and then I'm gonna wake up.
Okay. You wake Weird up very easily. How do you want to do it, Lillian? How does Sybil wake Weird?
I'm gonna kind of like pat him on the shoulder.
Okay. He goes, huh? And then he's looking around. He sees you. All is well.
Listen, Eastman's like dead asleep, and I think there's something wrong with him. Can you come like
Oh,
wake him up?
oh, all right. He gets up. He picks up his pickaxe and walks into the room. Hello, Father. You said you got up, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like
You're up,
asleep. No, not
right?
asleep anymore. Yeah. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm just
you've
sitting. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Standing up. Yeah.
You're standing up. Yeah, however you want to be is how you are. Hello, good morning, Father. Miss
Good
Sybil said
morning, Wyatt.
she's trying to wake you up and couldn't wake
Oh,
you up.
did she wake you up?
Ooh, yeah. Sybil,
I,
where are
I, I
you? Do you want to come after
well,
Wired?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna kind of
She's
like
right behind him in the doorway.
kind of
Oh.
like look over, like peek around him, and just kind of stare at Eastman, like what the fuck, bro?
so I glance over to Sybil and go like, see, that wasn't so bad. To to throw back to like when she didn't want to wake Wyatt up. Told you it's not so bad.
Oh,
Kind of glare at him a little
oh,
bit.
that's not much for breakfast. There's some stale bread, a little bit of meat that it looks like it's been dried. You know what I mean? Like jerky almost. It's
Yeah.
been, or no, it's salted. It's salted meat. And that's about it. It is not going to make a very heavy breakfast at all.
Well,
But there,
Wyatt, you want this meat?
oh, I like meat. Yeah. Yeah.
You
What
want
about you,
this?
miss? He grabbed up the meat and he's
Mm,
holding it in his hand. Three little chunks of, you're guessing it's beef?
no, that's okay. You can have it.
Oh, thank you.
Can,
He's trying
can
to
we
rip it
like?
up.
Oh no, he's eating it. I was
He's
about to
eating
say,
one
can
of the
we?
pieces. There's three pieces. He
I
picked
was
them
about
up,
to.
offered them to Sybil, and when she said, you can have them too, he takes one of them and he starts working on it.
I was about to say, can we check if the meat's like okay and stuff? Because this village is boxed, so
You can still mention that to him. He's one of the pieces in his mouth. He's chewing on it.
why are you sure this village is clearly not well?
So, I'm a good Catholic, and disease comes from angry God or Satan, right?
Did you do your morning prayers, Wyatt?
I just got up, but I will.
Good.
The ones I can remember.
Sybil, do you want this bread?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some of the bread. I
Yeah,
don't want the.
it's stale, but it's edible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like split the chunk in half and like
Yeah.
give
Well,
give
there's
the
three
other half.
pieces. There's three little chunks of bread,
Okay,
so you can do with that whatever you want.
okay.
Um, Wieland comes back before you finished eating. He's got a bucket of water, puts it on the floor for you, so you've got some water to drink this morning. Um, mentions it comes from the village well, which wells are
Mm.
pretty rare because it's a lot of work to dig down to a water source. A lot of times, a lot of these villages will just use a nearby stream or river or whatever. But you haven't seen any water moving past the road since you've gotten close to the village, so there might not be any real easily accessible streams.
Did Wieland like drop it off and like leave, or is he still here?
He dropped it off, but if you want to talk to him, you can catch him before he goes.
No.
Okay, yeah.
I want to talk to him.
Okay, so yeah, he'll wait if you call his
Boy,
name. Oh, yes, father.
where's this water from?
The well. I said I got it from the well. We have a well.
And how's the well doing?
The well, there's plenty of water in it.
Interesting.
I don't.
So uh, all this harvest was gone, right? But the well is not dry,
Yes, if you want to
right?
look outside, you can see the fields.
Hmm.
No, we last year there was some difficulty with the famine because, and you guys know, last year was a huge famine in England. Like it was a terrible summer. I think it was either last year or the year before. He doesn't remember which year exactly it happened, but in the last few couple, 2 or 3 years, there was a huge famine. A lot of people died. But this year has been, at least where y'all are from, has been a better, much better year. Um,
Hmm.
so there have been a lot of little plagues and stuff going around this year. Actually, a lot of the Danes and the Vikings haven't been invading because
Hmm.
of all the sickness in England.
So I'm keeping the info that I heard the conversation with me. Like I'm not saying that I know anything. So I'm just asking like, where do you guys get your food if there was a famine?
There's a trader has been coming by.
Hmm.
They've traded almost everything in town to him. Um, um,
You traded
he's
away the
Nithad.
church.
Nithad. We traded. Father had to trade some things in the church and for medicine, but it didn't. It didn't seem to help. Much of the medicine didn't.
But the
Uh,
well was fine all this time, right?
yes, yeah, it was fine. Well, the water moves down there. It's like there's a what do you call it? It's a river,
Hmm.
underground river under there,
I'm
and so
concerned
the
because
water
the Wen are
moves.
like underground things and like might be the well that's poisoned. Who knows? Like
Oh,
that's just my idea.
oh, I don't know. It's pretty deep. I don't know. How would you
Hmm.
know? But the water flows down there.
Yeah, but
So
we
You
would
don't
it
drink
know
this
where it
wash
water?
away?
did you drink it.
Yeah.
I look at the boy like see if he's like
He
not
looks
like infected
fine.
with anything.
No,
Looks
he looks
fine.
good. He doesn't look like he's got the pox or anything.
Hmm.
I think
Hmm.
Father Alcuin might be sick though. That look. So
I
Eastman's
gl- I
eyes just get real wide, like dinner plates.
I glance over at Wyatt
He
because I
might
know
be.
he was carrying the corpses
Uh-huh.
last night. And I'm like,
Wired looks okay.
why? Why are you okay? Is he
This,
still chewing the meat?
yeah. It takes a lot of chewing for this kind of salted meat because it toughens it up a lot, but it makes it last for a lot longer. So he's still chewing. He's like, I'm better now for having some food in me. Uh. And he goes over to the bucket and he like scoops some water up and drinks some water out of the bucket. Keep in mind, remember, there's no knowledge in this period that water might carry diseases. Remember, people shit right next to their wells a lot of
Fair,
times, and they're like,
fair.
"Why are we feeling sick?" Um,
Yeah, I
Science.
wonder.
It's a dark ages for. It's called the
Fair.
Dark Ages for a reason. Science, technology, and knowledge are all things the church has condemned at one point or another.
So you said the priest might be sick.
He doesn't look well.
I look over to Sybille because she's the only like person with like above lukewarm IQ here.
Okay.
And like we don't have time then. Like we need to figure this out now.
I kind of like, catch his eye and kind of like nod.
Figure what
Uh,
out?
y- is the priest still asleep? The little boy.
Yes, I let him sleep a little later, especially after staying up so late last night. You guys are up after dark. They probably literally go to bed at dusk, simply because candles are expensive too.
We need to go ask him about stuff like right now. Like can we
Yeah,
just
we
go to his hut?
Yeah, yeah. You guys leave the room. Wired follows you. Um, um, the boy, Wieland, he kind of trails behind, but he's not like with you. He's probably heading back to Wake Alcuin sometime soon. But yeah, the hut door's not locked. It's pulled to. Um, you're guessing, but there's no latch or anything on this hut door. You're guessing they put a bar in front of over the door at night, so you can just, if you want to go on in, you can hear. You recognize the snoring, Sybil. That was
Okay, do
probably,
I?
yeah, that was Father Alcuin last night that you heard snoring.
Do we just go in, or do we try
You
to wake him
you
up?
you knock on the door. He's a priest like you.
I just slowly open the door.
Just push it
Like,
open.
yeah.
Yeah, it's it scrapes on the ground.
Mm.
It's a dirt floored hut. Pretty simple. There's a couple cupboards and that kind of thing. There are two, like, very small beds, more like cots. They probably have ropes
Mm.
across the bottom, and then there's like a straw mattress on top of that, and they each have one blanket. You could tell, yeah, Whelan's over on one side, the father's on the other. You might be able to fit three people on the floor in here, but it would be tight. Like, somebody's probably going to get stepped on in the night. And that's probably why he suggested the church for y'all to stay.
I
You
I
had a lot
I
of
I,
room.
I peek my head in and like look around, but I don't actually go in.
Okay, yeah, he's sleeping over in the bed over there. There's a bed under the window, under the one window which is shuttered, and you can see a little bar has been put over the shutters. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And there's a bar on the leaning against the wall, so obviously he can bar his door as well.
Mm.
And he's we Alcuin is one of those people that when they fall asleep, they're just like they splay. You know what I mean? And he's just, one arm is dangling off the side of his cot, and the other arm is just up over his head. The blankets are all in disarray on top of him. It wasn't terribly cold last night. Just wearing the same clothes that he met you in. He's
Okay.
got like a robe, like a cheap brown priest's robe.
So I myself do not go in. I go talk to Wired, and I
Hmm.
go like, listen,
Mm.
uh, it it's it's forbidden for a priest to enter another priest's home. I'm doing like a lie basically.
Oh, give me fast talk
1 second.
and see how legitimate you sound. Does Wired have anything in insight? Oh no, that's right. You notice Wired believes almost everything he's told.
I told him
93.
90.
It's not a critical
Oh
success.
no.
That's
No,
okay.
it's a failure.
Sybil, Sybil, you never heard that before. Uh, keep going, Eastman, keep going.
Yeah, so it's not allowed for a priest to enter another priest's home like that. I think you should go and wake him up.
Oh, all right. He gives you a
Go,
look
go
like
and go
he don't know
go,
if he believes you or not. Okay.
go and wake him up, right?
Oh, yeah. And he heads over and he pushes the door open far enough so he can actually get through because he's a beefy guy, and he still has that pickaxe in his hand as he enters the room and disappears from sight from you. Hey, wake up! Wake up! Whoa. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? Oh, I'm here to wake you up. Because Father Ed Eastman, he's getting your name wrong. Because not much upstairs. He needs to talk to you. Get out. I'll be out in a moment. You hear noises like older person makes when they wake up in the morning,
Do we
like
all hear this?
groans. Yeah, he's not being very quiet. He's like, um, old people. It's hard for us to get up in the morning because it hurts. Everything hurts when you wake up. Anyway, something for y'all to look forward to. And eventually, he does come to the doorway. He's pulled his boots on, um, and and he blinks in the sunlight, and he kind of looks you all over, and then his eyes finally fall on Father Eastman, and he walks over to you and he gives you kind of a
Uh,
look.
I'm trying to keep my distance. I like take a step backwards.
Okay.
Cause like.
Remember, there's nothing in any of the teachings of the church that say you can get sick
Mhm,
from any kind of airborne thing. That wasn't actually
mhm.
even, I don't believe,
Yeah,
discovered
I
till the
still don't want to touch him.
1950s.
Like
He's not close
he's a
enough to
key.
touch you. He's not gonna get close enough. Oh, you can both make me a spot hidden. Give yourself a Actually, give yourself a bonus die.
What
Um,
is a bonus?
so that means whatever you roll, then re-roll a 1d10. Okay. So here, so you're rolling like dice like these guys, right? So one
Mhm.
of them's tens, one of them's ones, and you're gonna re-roll the tens die. So just do a percentile die. Holy
I,
crap! Who's that? Jesus Christ!
I,
You rolled an 8. You can't roll any better than that. So you don't really need a bonus die.
yeah.
What it would
Okay.
mean was you'd re-roll your tens die. If you
Oh.
rolled an 18, you'd re-roll
Mm,
that 10. And if
mm,
it's better with a bonus die,
mm,
you would use that result. It's a way of
mm.
giving you kind of like a little bit of an advantage. How did Lillian do? Or wait, was that your D10? Did you roll
That
percentile?
was my.
My percentile was 4.
Your percentile was 4. Okay, you can't do better
Oh.
than that. So what that would mean was you had a 4 and you had an 84. Since
Mm,
it's a bonus die, you use the best. If it's a
mm,
penalty die, you would have used the worst. Don't worry
mm.
about remembering this. It's just some of the rules. How did Lillian do? Lillian rolled a 9. So she also does. Wait, is that the 10? What's your. So Lillian rolled a 93 or a 93. All right, good job, Lillian.
Yep, I'm a
So
champ.
you don't really
Thanks.
pay any attention. You don't really notice this. But yeah, Eastmund. Um, no, that's that. Uh, you. Yeah, yeah. He looks kind of sick to you. Where's this disease? Here we go. Uh, it looks like he's got some kind of blisters on his face. You know what I mean?
Do
Um,
I wait? Do I know like what the pox is like symptoms wise?
I'll give you an intelligence check, and but there's a lot of different poxes. Like the black plague does one thing,
Hmm.
smallpox does another.
Hmm.
There's a lot of diseases, but I'll give you an
Like
education for you to see if you recognize this as being some kind of pox or some kind of what do you call it? Some kind of disease. Yeah,
mhm,
education. Let's do education instead of intellect.
77.
Um,
Mine is 67. So
67. So you're not sure. He doesn't look
yeah.
well, but you get nothing more than that.
So
Yes, Father. What do you want?
how
What can
how
I do
how are
you
you
for?
how are you feeling today,
Tired.
Father?
I'm
Mm.
very tired.
Listen, we found some scraps of paper last night in the books. Do you know anything about those? Anything regarding when?
Oh, the Ven.
Hmm.
Yes, there's something in the Leech book about him, and there's some papers that were stuffed into some books when they've always been there, as
Hmm.
far as I know. They're
Hmm.
bad. They come around at night and they steal women, and they kill people and eat them.
Hmm. I glance over to Sybille with like a. Are you gonna do something about like you gonna tell him? Cause like I know that you know.
Well, she told you a
I'm
bunch
gonna let.
about him.
Yeah, because I'm gonna let you handle this interaction.
She looks back at you.
Like
Huh?
yeah, I know that you have another paper. Like, but fine, I'm just gonna
Oh, that's right.
pretend
But
like
you were sleeping.
yeah.
You couldn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I
As
was
far as she
sleeping,
knows.
but I do give her the glance of like,
Well, she can't read your mind, though.
yeah, fair. You're not gonna do anything about it?
I,
You
Is
don't
that
want
all? Is that
you
all
don't
you want to know?
you don't want to mention anything about this. It does,
don't want
this
to get the
does.
kid in trouble.
What do you mean the kid in trouble?
Do you guys step aside to have this conversation? Or are you right in
Can we?
front of him
I'm
talking?
sorry. I'm sorry, Father. Can we take a moment?
He just kind of gives
Why?
you a weird look, like he
Why?
doesn't know what you're talking.
Why? Tell him about your war stories.
Oh yeah. So First there was the Vikings and the Danes. Blah 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 blah. You guys walk over to the side of the church or something like far enough away you can talk without being overheard. Sure.
Do you want to maybe tell him or me something?
Tell you what?
I don't know. What do you mean, get the kid in trouble?
You guys are like a married couple. It's hilarious.
What do you mean, get the man, get the kid in trouble?
I promised that he told me some stuff. I promised Whelan that I wouldn't say
Mm-hmm.
anything to Father Alcuin.
Mm-hmm. What did he tell you?
He showed me this other piece of paper that was that
No,
little chant that was
it wasn't a piece of paper. It was in the book.
it was in the book. Okay,
Yes, in
he
the.
showed me this. He showed me this page that was dog-eared in one of the books. It had like a chant that was supposed to protect you from the Ven.
And they're chanting it, like
I
every
mean,
night.
I don't know about they, but Whelan seems to be.
Like you know this might cause more trouble than good, right?
So why do you think I didn't want to say anything in front of Alcuin?
Well, clearly the priest might know something about it. That's why this is happening. Maybe.
You think the priest has something to do with the Ven?
I think the priest has something to do with the when.
Okay, I'll ask him about it.
Thank you. Alright, we go back, I guess.
Yeah,
Trump back over there.
yeah. Wired is kind of finishing up his story, and then I had to smash him in the head with this, and it splattered everywhere. And the priest is just like, "Why is this person talking to me?" Is this weird look on his face, like,
I give Wyatt like a pat on the shoulder, like thank you.
"Oh, I ain't telling father. I cleaned it since," is what Wired says to Alcuin before he steps back, kind of away.
So
So,
in one of the books, there was I found last night when we were looking through it, I found a page that was dog-eared, and it was some kind of chant.
Oh yes, I seen dog-eared. I didn't mark a page. It's in one. It's in Leechcraft, isn't it? Leech book, the Leech book, Baldwin's.
Was that the book Whelan said it was in?
Yeah. That was yes, totally. The second volume of Baldwin's Leechcraft is where he showed it to you.
Yeah. Well, do you know anything? Do you know anything about this?
I only know. I only know what Whelan read to me in that book. That's in Northumbrian. I don't read Northumbrian. He told me there was this spell, but spells are from Satan. And he kind of gives you a look, Eastmund, like you
I
know.
nod. I nod.
He kind of nods at you, yeah, and you nod back. And so I didn't pay it much mind. And then he gives you a look, Sybille. He actually looks kind of respectfully at you. Like, you know how to read. It's kind of the feel that you're getting from him.
Yeah,
That's
I know how to
impressive.
read. Yeah.
Ah,
But you don't, aren't we, Andy? Aren't we in Northumbria?
yes, you're in Northumbria. That doesn't mean anybody can read and write Northumbrian. It's like an old English, but it's slightly
Oh, okay.
different. Anybody who could read English would be able to read it, but it would take them a lot longer because there's a few different words. But keep in mind, even a priest might not be able. He obviously can read Latin. He talked about some of these books when he showed them to you that were in Latin,
Right.
but he didn't talk much about Baldwin's Leechcraft. It's likely these books might have been here when he took over as well.
Right. Now, Father Alcuin, how long did you say you've been here
I
in
didn't.
this town?
I've been here most of my life.
And is there anyone else left in this town?
Oh yeah, there's plenty. They're the ones that
Are
told me
there?
to burn the bodies.
Are there?
Yeah, there's a lot of houses are going to have two, maybe even three families living on, 'em, even in tiny little huts sometimes. You know what I mean? Like they pack them in. So there's plenty, might mean 20 people total, not including kids and that kind of thing. Not everyone's died. That's why they're starving. You see.
Hmm.
And he kind of nods at you knowingly.
And have you, as a father, exercised any cleansing rituals around the place?
Ah, yes. And I've been praying constantly.
Hmm.
You notice
I've
Wieland kind of nods at that. The latter.
I've noticed your church inventory was missing. Where's the?
Stolen? Vikings, raiders, bandits. Some of it was traded for food, medicine. Medicine didn't work. Needs
You
prayer.
traded church equipment for medicine?
We, yes. Desperate. We're all
I,
desperate.
I look at him with like mean like eyebrows. Like, you traded church stuff for this?
I was hoping that it would cure the plague, the pox.
And
And it
since
didn't.
when the pox appeared?
When? Oh, 2, 3 weeks ago?
Hmm.
Maybe
And
less.
when was the last raid?
The last raid was in the spring, before they left. I heard they left England altogether from some travellers afraid of getting a pox, you see.
So the pox was a thing before the raid.
Yeah, you guys know that. Well, no,
Yeah. Okay.
you guys know that there have been a lot of little plagues
Mhm.
breaking out in England this year.
Mhm.
That's why the
Okay.
Vikings have like backed off this year. Um, and actually, I'm going to retro that. The last raid was last year, is what he tells you,
Okay.
not this year. There's been a lot of plagues over the winter and during this year. From what you've heard, I mean, you guys don't travel, but you've heard stories from other people who do.
So, Father, do you think this curse upon this town might be caused by when?
Never heard of the Ven cursing or using something like this. I don't know what it's caused by.
I
Lack of
look over to
faith, maybe? If God sent it?
I look over to Sybille. Like, you have the notes, right? Like the letters.
Do you say that, or are you just looking at her?
Yeah, I ask her, like,
Oh,
you
yeah, okay,
have
okay.
the scraps of paper, right?
Oh, yeah, so, uh, Father Alcuin, we found these. I found these in the books, too.
He looks,
The,
he doesn't
these
really
these clearly
recognize them.
mention the famine,
The what?
the famine,
The famine.
and the when. They do mention famine before it.
He reads each one of them. Well, if it's caused by the Ven, it says everyone says they live in the Mist Hills. A little east of town, west of town. Sorry, he said west. He would know his cardinal directions at least. That they're out there. That's what people say. But I only heard it secondhand.
Hmm.
He kind of shrugs.
Well, that's all I needed to know. Sybille, you have any more questions?
I'd say this is a Thursday, by the way. Sundays are coming. Sybil's very
Sybille, Sybille is analyzing the situation.
quiet.
I forgot that I was muted.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I can't think of anything else to ask him.
He hands you
Why?
back the pieces of paper.
Why, you got anything?
For for who? For him?
You got any questions?
No.
Fair enough. Well, can we have like a okay, thank you, like, Father, and like step back to like discuss the plan, or like,
Yeah.
what do we do?
You could even, leave the vicinity of the church altogether if you want.
Mhm.
I
Like,
mean, you're not
do we
like
just
locked in here. You don't have to stay. There's not invisible walls. You're not trapped at the church until the final cutscene or whatever.
like I'm just nudging like Wired and Sybil like
Mhm.
aside to like talk about stuff like that.
Hmm.
Can we discuss this?
Alcuin and Leland go into the church.
Mhm. And we're still outside, right? Like,
Yeah, you're outside somewhere. You
okay,
could be wherever you
okay,
want.
okay. So what do we do next? Like, this clearly is the when.
But we
We're
don't have
dealing.
any we don't have any solid proof. We have to bring something back to Eastmond.
He mentioned
Your
something
Eastmond,
about hills.
whatever his name
To
was.
the Lord. I forgot the Lord's
Edward.
name too.
Edmund.
Edward, thank you.
Edmund.
Edmund. Let me
Edmund.
write that
Yeah.
down because I had to make that up on the spot. There's not a
The
lot of
father.
detail in this scenario.
The
I've
father
admitted.
mentioned hills, or whatever they're called,
Yeah.
The Mist Hills,
the Mist Hills.
something like that. This map is terrible, by the way. So, yeah, the Mist Hills.
So it's either that or we go and question the townspeople if there are any left.
Well, we have to kind of walk through town to get to the mist house. Why don't we see if we can find anybody else to talk to on the way?
And I nod like agreeing, like Wired, what do you think?
Yeah, villagers might know something.
Hmm. Why? Also, Wired, are you like, are you prepared to take on a when if it needs to be?
All right, I don't know rightly what one is, but I'm here to
Well,
protect you. So
well,
if I say
supposedly has
run,
claws.
you run. Hmm?
Well, it
Claws.
supposedly has
I have
claws. So yeah,
claws.
that.
I have a claw. And he's holding up this pickaxe. It's got this big sharp thing on one end and then like a flat thing on the other. So you can use it to smash heads or like chuck into people.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture
Well, I
of it.
guess we're.
There's a picture of it in
Mm,
NPCs of his
yeah,
weapon.
yeah.
It's big
So I
and
guess
nasty looking.
we just go through town.
Yeah, there's people in town. It looks like they're doing villager stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some farmers have gone out to these fields with all these. It looks like just rotten fucking. Um, they're just dead plants, dead crops, and they're you don't know. They're trying. You don't know what they're trying to do with these. Obviously, they're not going to be able to get any food off of them, so it's pretty bad. You spot one larger building in the center of town. I think it's marked on your map, Garen's Tavern. There's no sign or
Mm-hmm.
anything, but it's obviously a bigger building. Um, there are a few villagers who are milling about, kind of go in there every once in a while. Um, yeah, yeah.
Do we pass
So
by the well?
the well is right there in the center of town.
Mm-hmm.
Not the center of town, but it's right up there. There's like a cleared area in front of the pub, tavern, whatever you want to call it, and it's right across that cleared area from that. It looks like it is a. Um, it's actually got a wall around it. Um, yeah, there's a wall around it, so it's actually nice. It's like really nice looking well. Um, and so there's people you could talk to, or if you want to go to the well, or you can go to the tavern. There's a blacksmith. You spot a blacksmith. A foundry. Not a foundry, but there's a smithy. And you do see somebody who is working on building something, a carpenter of some kind. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we're about to finish up, but we still got a few minutes. So what strikes y'all's fancy? And remember, you don't all have to stay. You don't have to be clumped together. You can
Yeah.
split up if you want. So what do y'all want to do?
I want to go sniff the well.
Okay, you're gonna go
Yeah.
check
Well,
out
I
the
also
well.
want to go check the well.
Okay, so all three of you will go check the well. Um, uh, it looks like. Wait a minute. No, not that. Oh, village well. Yeah. So you're going and checking out the well. You don't smell anything per se, but
I do like a little peek and like like head checking the like what's down there
yeah,
if I can see anything.
it looks pretty deep. Oh yeah. You can see the bottom. There's no like cover. You know what I mean? But you can see
Mm-hmm.
down there and you can see water moving. You're guessing it's about a 30-foot drop, so that wouldn't be too good. But at the same time, um, you can both make me a spot hidden if you would like. I will make one. If you guys look in the well, Wired will look in the well as well. His spot hidden is not great. Oh wow,
I
he
failed
failed
my
big
spot
time.
hidden.
He looks in the well, goes, "Yep, it's a well, all right." Did anybody
I
make it?
also failed. Nope.
You guys both failed. You can now. Here's another thing you can always do, and I hadn't thought of it before. That you can push a roll, but you have to tell me how. And that means is you are doing something else to try to make that roll. For instance, if you were trying to break down a door and you failed your strength check,
Mhm.
you can push that roll and try another strength check, and if you succeed, you can break down the
Mm.
door. Now, if you fail, you might still break down the door by throwing your whole body against it. You have to tell me how you're pushing, but there might be a set of steps behind it, and you go tumbling down the stairs. So if you fail the
Okay.
check, it's going to cause some kind of an issue. You might still succeed, but it's going to cause a problem. If you succeed the second check, it's just straight up a success. So does anybody want to push? Actually, hold on. Oh wait,
I
sorry.
want to. Oh,
This should have been a spot hidden times 3. Multiply your spot
what?
hidden
What's
times
that?
3, and then tell me if you failed or succeeded.
What do you mean
Times
times
3?
three?
So whatever your regular spot hidden is, what is your spot
Uh-huh.
hiddens? Are they both 25? Did you not?
25.
Yeah.
So 75 is your percentage chance of succeeding this because
Oh.
obviously it's not terribly something that's hard to see. Did you make less than 75? You both did. I think Wired did as well. So you don't have to push this time. So
I
you
was about to
succeeded.
like jump in the well.
No, well, no, but you could like hang over the side or um, in this case, in trying to see something, or you could just take a long time. Like I'm gonna walk
Mm.
all the way around the well while I'm looking in there very, very carefully. You could say something like that, but you have to give me a thing, and now I can tell you what's going to happen if you fail, or it can be a surprise, which is always more fun for
Mm.
everybody. Like that falling down the stairs thing. Anyway, there are some rusted iron rings protruding from the well's inner wall. Um, they almost like a ladder going down into the well.
Hmm.
Just
Do we
FYI.
all see that?
Yes, because it says spot hidden times 3 on here, so they're obviously pretty obvious. It must be
Did
some
Wyatt
means of.
make the check?
Yeah, Wired made it too. He doesn't say anything. He's gonna assume you guys saw it. He's like, oh, it's a well.
I don't think
Hmm.
that's normal for a well, is it?
I don't think that's normal in this.
Not in this time period. No, not very
Yeah.
normal. It might be there for some kind of maintenance, but most wells are dug and then we're done. And if somebody has to go down there, you get a rope. They're not super easy to see. You'd only notice them if you were looking for them, is what I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Like somebody going with a bucket and putting it down in there and bringing up water is just not going to probably notice them. And they're covered in
Guys, do you
rust.
see this? Yeah,
Yeah,
guys, do you
I
see this
see
thing?
it. Why is there like
What
a
is
little.
that?
Those rungs.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh,
Why would anybody be climbing down into the well? Do we climb down into the well?
is that a riddle?
Did do I mean did Wen climb out of the well? They do
Oh,
live underground.
do they? Do they climb?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, well, apparently they live underground. It's crazy how they do that.
Those are pretty rusty.
Hmm.
Mm.
Do they look like used at all, or is it just like they
It
look like they've been there
it
for like
it
ages?
it's they look like they've been there for ages, but it is hard to tell if anybody has
Hmm.
used them. You know, it's just kind of they're iron rungs and there's some rust on them.
I think we might. I don't know. I think we should check this. This is interesting.
No.
It-
We
hmm?
definitely should check it out. It's probably dark down there though. I don't have another.
Oh, that's right. You left the candle back at the church. Does your character sheet on the back under possessions? Does anybody have like written down torch or candle or
No.
lantern or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Wyatt, could you run back to the church and fetch us a candle?
'You be okay. 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 'You
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
so.
all right, all right. So he's heading back to the church. Hey, Wired takes his job of protecting you guys seriously. He's back in less than 5 minutes. He's got that stub of a candle. Um, yeah.
Why did you bring us anything to light it with?
Well, I've got flint and iron here. He
Okay.
gets working on it. So another 5 minutes goes by, and he finally gets it lit because it's not easy to light anything using flint and iron. So it's lit. He's holding it.
So who goes first
We
then?
probably should have let it down to. I'm not going. You go first.
If we drop it, it'll go out. There's water down there.
No, don't drop it.
Well, I'm just saying.
Don't drop the candle in the water. Fine, I'll go first. Give me the candle.
Hmm.
I like snatch the candle from the
Okay, he
boy.
lets you have it. You go climb with the candle.
I'm gonna climb first, okay?
Oh, be careful.
It, and
I
and, and I
can't
and I
protect you
start climbing.
from a 30-foot fall. Yeah. What's your size? Let's see what their size is. Eastmund.
60.
60. Oh. Okay.
They fit
I,
down the well.
I'm
Well, no,
I'm
it's not.
stuck.
I mean, it's a decently wide well, right? You can hear as you're going down these rungs creaking. You know what I mean? Like, and rust is coming off in your hands sometimes, but you make it to the bottom safely.
Is
And
the
oh,
bottom just
let's
like
see. Hold on.
deep water or like?
So you're in a narrow natural channel. Like it was, like they dug down. They found like a cave down here, right? And water's flowing through it, and that's where they stopped digging. Um, it's partially flooded with water. It goes from east to west, east to west, and it tapers into several impassable cracks. So it like the water's coming in a wider area and goes out through all these cracks. Okay. Um, the no, sorry, at the western end. Yeah, yeah. So it goes east to west. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I get this right. To the east end is a partially submerged set of carved stone stairs that lead through an archway, that lead up and through an archway. That's probably where we should stop the game session because it is 4 o'clock.
Fellas, do you see this?
You cannot see it from above. You know what I mean? From
Oh,
up top on the
yeah.
surface, they're looking down at you. I mean, wait, Sybil, did you go after him or did you wait to see if he like falls to his death?
I'll wait to see if he fell to his death.
Okay,
I'm,
so you're like,
I'm
do you
going.
see this? And you look around and then you look up and you see
Right.
Wired and Sybil's
There's like a
heads are peeking in.
staircase here.
Um, yeah, we could stop there. We could go just a couple more minutes till you guys get to the bottom if you want. What's the call?
Do, do you guys want to go down here? There's like a staircase here.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm come. You made it down there without dying, so I guess I'll come down.
Oh,
Is Wyatt gonna fit in this?
he's not huge. He's just muscular. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but this well is probably 8 feet across. So yeah, he shouldn't have too much trouble getting through down here. Okay, good man. All right. So you guys' sizes are just right for these rungs because a little bit bigger, and we'd have to start making rolls to see if they break. But I'm telling you that because it doesn't matter at
Why?
this point.
Why just come
Wired's only
come
got it.
crash me
He's
down?
Wired is smaller than you're 60, right? Eastman,
Uh huh.
your size. He's actually smaller than you, but he's much buffer than you. You know what I mean? Like he's
He's a
like a
short king.
wall, whereas you're like skinny little stick man. Um,
He's short king.
so he probably is a little shorter than you, but you know he could. You think he could probably take you in a fight, even if it's just fists. Um, so yeah, who's going down? Sybil, did you want to go next, or do you want Wired to go first?
I'm gonna go down next.
Okay, yeah, you climb down without issue. There's no necessary rolls unless you're size 65 or greater, and nobody in this group is, which is actually pretty cool. I don't have to deal with
I
somebody
almost
falling in
fell
the
down
well.
the well.
Yeah, you get down to the bottom. Wired waits at the top till you're down, and then kind of looks around, and then he climbs in too. Now, granted, Remember is a small village. It wasn't like people walking through this area all the time. No one might have seen you even climb down into the well. Um, yeah, and he gets down at the bottom, and he goes, "Oh, stairs.
Yeah,
did
I
you
told you,
notice? Did
Wyatt.
you see that?
Look at
Oh, I didn't remember.
her.
Um, yeah. Um, here's where we'll finish. Are you guys going in there? You've got your little candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
hold I hold Wyatt's hand as we look at this. Like, are you serious?
you trudge through the channel to the stairs, and at the end, it doesn't go up very high. It's only a few feet. But at the end, you find a rough-hewn chamber. The moist walls strangely glisten, almost giving the appearance that the walls are made of flesh. Um,
Ew.
Indeed. Everybody can make a
Mushroom?
natural world. Multiply your natural world
Mushroom?
by 4. Okay? Whatever your natural world is, multiply it by 4 and make a roll against that number. I'll do one for. Oh shit, he can't fail unless you roll a 100. Okay. Yeah. So
Where
multiply
is
your
my
natural world
natural
by
world?
4 and then
I
tell
made
me
it.
what you rolled. Oh god, did you roll a 9?
I did roll a
Really?
9, yeah.
That's going to be a success because that'll beat it even if you didn't put points in it. Eastern rolled 22, and natural world I think is base at 10, right?
20. Yeah,
It's
so I made it.
20, so 80 if you didn't put any points in it or less. So you guys both made it. You don't have to make a sanity check. Um, because you realize that this is just an, a natural occurrence underground. It looks like this, but it isn't. You're not inside a living creature.
Oh, thank God.
Um, Black blemishes and spots stain the stone floor of the chamber. Um, they're brownish. In the chamber center squats what appears to be a sacrificial table cut from stone. And then in the northeast corner is a large wooden chest and an iron cauldron. And I think that's where we'll stop. You don't see any people in here. That's where we'll stop. Right there. So, Rama, Eastmund, questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms, least favorite thing. What do you? I'd like some feedback from you. We will have to play a second session for you guys to finish this. You did a lot of role play, which was
Uh,
really good, by the way, and a lot of fun. The fussing at each other was pretty hilarious. Uh, so, questions, comments,
I
suggestions. What do you want to say?
I hardwired and and
Wired's being a lot of fun.
and
I'm enjoying him.
yeah. And I like the bit where we go like, that's a dragon. There's no dragons. That's a dragon. There are no dragons. So yeah, that was cool.
And Sybil, how about you? Questions, comments, suggestions, least favorite thing, criticisms.
I also heartwired.
He's there to protect you.
He's great. He's doing such a good job.
He hasn't done anything yet.
I feel
He's
so
done literally
safe.
nothing except be really kind of dull.
I
Any?
love him. It's okay.
Yay! Thank you. Anything else?
No, this is great.
Okay. We will. We'll have to figure out another time we can play. Probably either late next month or something like that. You might be able to finish this up in one more 2 hour session or 2.5 hour session. So, for my own commentary, I do too much talking, but I did have fun. I hope you guys had a good time. I think you both did really well. It's interesting the kind of interplay between your two characters who don't seem to care for each other a lot, but know they have to follow orders. So, and Elvin, is it level narrative? What is narrative's
It's a level
name?
narrative.
Level narrative. That's the first time I figured that out. Has been commenting. Appreciate you, narrative. It's hard to respond very much during a tabletop game. Um, but I
I've read all
appreciate
of it.
you.
It was great.
Did you read all of them? Okay, good.
I've read all the
I tried to
comments.
answer a couple times, but I'm so busy. Um, Appreciate you being here. Anybody else who came and watched, I appreciate you as well. I appreciate my players. That was a lot of fun. We will try to get a conclusion to this next time. We might not, but we might. It just depends on choices made. Um, yeah, so we're going to end the stream, and that doesn't mean we have to leave immediately, but that you guys don't have to be like, boom, we're out, but whatever. I can't stay long. Too long.
Hashtag I like Wired.
Hashtag wired forever.
People call
Wired keeps us together.
narrative Ivan. I don't know why either. But thank you for coming, narrative. Appreciate you. And anybody else that stopped by, thanks so much. And we're going to end the stream. So, bye, everybody. Bye. Say goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See
Thank you.
ya.
Perfect.